That working now? Is it working now? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Does anybody hear me? Bueller? 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 Oh, you can hear... Whoa, okay, that's weird. So, OBS is showing that my mic is muted, but it's not. Okay, that is weird. I'm glad you guys said something. That's weird. Okay, so I just, for tonight, for whatever, I gotta check into that. Yeah, for whatever reason, it's inverted. That's, well, it's OBS. Anyway, so what I was saying is, for those of you that are new here, how this usually works is I take you through a flight in VATSIM, break things down nice and slowly as I go through it, and answer any questions that you have along the way. Friday nights are a little bit different. What we get into are the FNOs, or Friday Night Ops, as VATSIM calls them. So it's less of me breaking things down as they happen and more of me just showing you what VATSIM looks like in some of these bigger events. But just like any other stream, any other VATSIM 101 stream we do, you know, your questions are certainly encouraged. So any questions that you have along the way, feel free, pop them on in the chat, and we will certainly be able to answer those for you. I do apologize for the 30-minute delay in the start time. I had a little power surge in my house, and it obviously reset my modem and my router. And then the router decided it didn't want to, like, recognize the internet that was being fed to it. So after 37 fucking restarts, it finally was able to take it. So I don't know what happened. But in either case, I've got it all figured out, hopefully. And then as I say that, the stream is going to explode. So we're going to get right into things here. Since we're starting with a little bit of delay, we're going to get our flight plan going. And we're going to try our damnedest to get out of Boston in a reasonable amount of time. So we're going to fly from Boston to Baltimore. And then depending on what time we land in Baltimore, we'll take a vote on where we're going to fly next. Normally with Friday nights, I usually don't care how long the stream goes. However, we do have an early stream tomorrow for Cross the Land. So I really don't want to go really past like midnight my time, which is, you know, we're talking 4.5 hours from now. So we should be okay. But, you know, with these Friday night ops, anything can happen. So let's go from Boston to Baltimore. Going to Baltimore, all right? We're going to go watch the Yankees play the Orioles. All right, so we're going to set this for... Not even fucking baseball season. What am I talking about? Let's set this for... Yeah, let's just do 0130. We'll get everything... We'll be out of here by then. We're going to fly the Boeing 737. It's been a little bit since we've taken this thing out, huh? It's been a couple of weeks. 737-700, and then we are going to go to the PMDG. I have to switch the configuration of the plane here, I think. Payload, yeah, I have to... Give me 2 seconds. I just got to switch the configuration of the plane. Aircraft, I think it's under equipment. Uh-oh. Well, you know what, let's get this done first, and then we'll worry about that later. Cost index, let's do 20. Everything else here looks good. Climb, cruise, descent profiles, call sign, all this is fine. I'm gonna do a 45-minute taxi out time for the taxi fuel, because sometimes we get delayed coming out of Boston, so I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it, yada yada yada. Scheduled block time is 1 hour and 40. Departure runway 33 left, arrival runway 33 left, altitude passengers, freight, payload, 0 fuel weight. We'll set those at auto. The route is going to be the Pat 7 departure through the Patch transition, then an Ellie, then a BizX Q75 to I forget what MXE is. Then to Nuggy. We're going to be going to Nuggy. Nuggies, and then the Trish 4. We're going to Nuggy. All right, so generate flight. The Nuggy. Generate the Nuggies. Give me Nuggy. I'm just fucking with my interior lights here. Nuggy. Oh my god, what is wrong with my voice? Flight number, call sign, both going to be Southwest 621. Departures Boston. Arrivals Baltimore. And arrival is going to be Dulles. Nice. Aircraft is going to be the 737. Departure date and time is February 8th at 0130 Zulu. Airtime is 1 hour, 9 minutes. Block time is 2 hours, 4 minutes. Initial altitude is 34,000 feet. Cruise profile is 20. It's a cost index of 20 anyway. Distance is 347. Average winds aloft are a whopping 286 degrees at 99 knots. Very exciting. Block fuel is 14,752 pounds, 6,102 of which are going to get us out to Baltimore. 140 people on board with 7,000 pounds of cargo. They really planned a maze to get to Dulles. Yeah, that's why we're not flying there. So, zero fuel weight's 118 over 121. Takeoff weight is 132 over 155. Landing weight is 126 over 129. Looking at our briefing preview, minimum takeoff fuel is 13,627, 2 hours and 50 minutes worth. Alternate fuel is 30.95. Fuel in reserve is 31.18. So our divert fuel is going to be like 60. Well, it's 6,200. Yeah, so all that looks good. Let's get this. That's the wrong thing. File on a network. Pre-file. And all of this looks good. I know I'm kind of breezing through it. But because we got started a little late, I am going to be going through this a little bit faster even than we normally do for a Friday night op. So let's... oh, my God. Oh, this could be probably why. 737 Bravo Whiskey. Yeah, so I don't know why it did that. There is a way for me to... Wow, that's a really fast clearance. I want my V1 call out. Reset everything. God damn it. Where is the option for the first... I know I do this like every single time. The option for the 2-class layout. It's got to be in here, right? Yeah, here we go. 2-class, single class. That's what I want. Okay, cool. So we're good. Then we're going to come back over to the FMS. We're going to get our IRSs set up here. So pause in it. It's going to be K boss. I think we're at gate Bravo 33. What's up, Silver? How you doing? Sancho, are you flying along with us? Why is my throat so sore? Well, it's not like sore, but it's like... It's almost like I lost my voice. I didn't yell at all today. Not yet. We are at gate Bravo... Jesus Christ, what gate is this? I guess I'll just go 31. Is that Bravo 31? Not in database. Okay. Okay, fine. I didn't want it anyway. I'll just use the frickin'... Oh, shit. Next page. I'll just use this. I didn't want it anyway. Okay? I don't care that you don't know what gate I'm at. How does that sound? I don't care that you broke your elbow. We're going to go to Baltimore. Flight number is Southwest 621. Our new cursed call sign. Let's take a look at our clearance here. So we have... amended routing. Shit. Call sign is Southwest 621. Equipment's a Boeing 737/Lima. Departures Boston. Arrivals Baltimore. Route is from Boston. We're going to fly the SOX 7 departure to the SOX transition. Q167 to Zizzy, then to Nuck. Oh my God. Okay, they changed the entire thing on us. We're not going to Nuggy anymore. They saw the Nuggy and they were like, nope, absolutely not. Altitude is 340, squawk is 3427. Remarks clear the SOX 7 departure, climb via SID. Expect 340 10 minutes after. Frequency 133.0. Advise ATIS and location. Contact 12165 for push. So we need to call when we are ready to push. That is moderately unfortunate. Well, it's moderately unfortunate that the whole route got changed. That sucks. Let's take a look at the ATIS. So we have ATIS information Lima. Updated at 2354 Zulu, so this is going to be changing here really soon. Winds are 300 at 14, gusting to 24, because why the hell wouldn't it be windy as shit at Boston in the middle of February? Visibility is 10 statute miles. Skies are clear, temperatures -1, dew points -11, altimeter is 3005. Approaches are being conducted to converging runways, ILS runway 27 and RNAV runway 32. Departing runway 33 left, read back all hold short instructions and assigned altitudes, numerous cranes in the Boston area and in the vicinity of Logan Airport, and advise you of information, Lima. I was going to fly, but I'm going to do it on Sunday for the Super Bowl. There you go. All right, cool. So we have that. Let's bring this back over to the plane. Runway 33 left. It's going to be the SOX 7 departure. And they really changed the whole thing. Even though we're not going to Dulles, they're still switching us. So to socks, then it's going to be Q167 to Zizzy. Then from Zizzy, it's going to be to Nuck. And then ATR. It's going to be Waterloo. And they really got us flying north, huh? Then Laughlin. Yeah, Waterloo is, like, really up there. I'm going to see if I can get this in a Navigraph. So we're going to do... what the hell is this? It's the MIDI. MIDI 3 through Laughlin. And then I have to pick a runway. So let's just do 3-3 left for right now. Alright, so I'm going to see if I can get this loaded into... if I can change the actual route. Probably can. I bet you I can. So let's try it. So we're going to do... I'm going to pull this over here so I can see it. So we're going to do... Boston, it's going to be the Sox 7, Sox, Q167, Zizzy, Nuck, Waterloo, Laughlin, and then MIDI 3. Done. Oh, okay, so it's... Wait a minute. Hold up. What is happening? This is... Yo, remember when I asked you for the fucking route and you didn't give it to me? Where the hell is... Oh, okay, so it's Waterloo in Delaware. That's why. I was thinking Waterloo up in New York. Okay. All right, this actually isn't that bad of a route. That's actually pretty solid. I've got 5 flights filed on SimBrief. Why? Like 5 upcoming flights? All right, cool. So that's in there. Can I get that on Volanta? Add flight plan. Import from VATSIM. That's an option. Oh, yeah, that's cool. So I can import my flight. Okay, so it brought in the VATSIM flight plan. Nice. Look at this. All right, so we're going to bring this back over here. We're going to get everything loaded up. And... oh, my God, that's like no fuel in this thing. So we need... and we're going to do this the quick way so we can get the hell out of here as fast as possible. So 14,752. And then payload is going to be 140 people. And then we have 7,000 pounds. How much of that can I throw in the back? All right, so let's do 5,000 in the back and 2,000 up front. We'll make it nice and simple. Why would you file 5 upcoming flights in SimBrief? Because that's probably going to end up getting changed by the time you get ready to do it. Yeah, so this is all set. Let's take a look at the maintenance on this. Ground maintenance, so we need some oil. Just in engine number 1, though, apparently. So. If it leaks oil, it's got oil, right? So we're going to do the init ref page. Oh, I can't. That's right. I can't do the stupid. They need the click spot for the iPad. Well, this said import from SimBrief. Well, I don't want it from SimBrief, but whatever. I'll take what I can get. So we'll come over here. What's up, Candy? Come on, you fucker. All right, so 3-3 left. Nice. So flaps 1. This thing does the... it imports the V-speeds automatically, unlike the other planes that we use. So zero fuel weight is going to be 118.5. That looks good. Block fuel is 14.8. We'll just round that up. 14.8 on the block fuel. Reserve fuel is going to be 3.1. Cost index is 20. Cruising altitude is 340. Top of climb winds are going to be 278 at 95. Come on, you bitch. There we go. Volanta doesn't seem to work for me. Doesn't even want to download the plugin for the sim. Might need to reinstall it. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, mine's working. Mine's working pretty good. Yeah, I haven't had it. I know I had issues with Navigraph yesterday, but oh, what was my cell temp? I don't know if it's related or not. So cell temp is 45 degrees. So takeoff 1, 45 degrees. And then takeoff is going to be flap setting 1. Center of gravity is 22.1 with a trim of 5.9. We're going to come over here. Runway winds. We said that was 340 at yes, 300 at yes. Okay, so 14 gusting to 24. Runway slope, I believe, is 0. Let's just see. It's 0.1. It might as well be 0. Or 0.01, excuse me. Then we're going to come back over here. V1 is 134. VR is 134. V2 is 138. We're going to use full length for the runway. At least that's what we're planning for right now. We're going to come up here to the top. We're going to get our APU fired up. I'm going to get the seatbelt signs turned on. So, left aft fuel pump coming on. And where's the APU thing? Right here. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000. We'll get the panel lights turned on. And we'll set this 340. Whoops. And then our okay, so Navigraph I did not put in the destination airport, so so Navigraph gets kind of weird when you do this manually, but it's fine. So while that's happening, let's take a look at our departure. So we have the SOC 7 RNAV departure for runways 4 right, 9, 15 right, 22 left, and right. 27 and runway 33 left. 33 left faces up in this direction right here. So it looks like we're going to climb on heading 330 until we intercept track 314 degrees to tech. Then we're going to fly to Cozy. Cozy, is that how you say that? At or above 5,000 feet. Then we're going to fly to Seabear. Then Colin. Then from Colin, we're going to fly out to SOX, and then we're going to transition off the departure route onto our flight plan route. Top altitude is going to be 5,000 feet. For runway 33 left, we have a minimum climb gradient of 500 feet per nautical mile till we get to 520 feet. So we're going to be climbing at somewhere around, what was V2? V2 was 140, so call it 150 knots. So we're going to want at least 1,250 on the ground speed until we get, 1,250 on the vertical speed until we get to 520 feet. Spoiler alert, we're going to be like doubling that climb rate, so we're going to be fine. So yeah, all of that looks good. Speed restriction, runway, okay, it's 15 right, we don't need to worry about that. So remember, altitude restrictions, you look for where the altitude falls in reference to that line. Altitude here is above this line, so that means at Cozy we have to be at or above 5,000. And then your red numbers are going to be your speed restrictions. No specific speed restrictions for us, so we don't have to worry about any of that. But I'll leave this up on the screen for another minute or so in case anybody does have any questions. I will get the rest of the plane set up here. We'll get the packs set to auto. We're going to turn the fuel pumps on. Logo light can come on. Are you doing cross the line tomorrow? Yes, we most certainly are. We're going to be flying from Cairo to Gothenburg. We're going to go see a Sabaton concert. It's going to be fun. Take a sip of my drink here. Bringing out the A321 for it. So I just have to remember how to throw the auxiliary tanks in it. I think I have to do it once I get into the actual plane. I think it's in the EFB. You throw the aux tank. Because I think I'm going to need the aux tanks for that flight. Let's see. So our altimeter setting. Well, let me see if there's another ATIS here. It's still the same ATIS. So it's 3005. We're going to bring this back over here. 3005 on the altimeter. And then top altitude is 5,000. God. And then the runway heading is 330. And then we're going to do V2 plus 20. So that's going to be 158 knots. We're going to do flight directors on. Auto throttle armed. And, oh, my transponder code is going to be 3427. So we're going to go 3, 4, 2, 7. So we are in mode C, so that's good. Yeah, I think we are good to go. Oh, I can do my, my trim here. We'll set this to 6. It's 5.9, but it might as well be 6. It's about as 6 as you can get. Let's get the music turned off here. And we do have to call ready to push, so let's do this. What is it, 12165? That is delivery, so let's do 12165 here. And we'll just get the rest of our radio set up. So 12165. And then we've got ground, so there's 3 different ground controllers. So we'll wait for right now, but let's get our departure in active 1. So departure is 133.0. What's up, Dirklet? How you doing? Where are we flying from and where are we going? Boston to Baltimore is the first leg. So that'll be an active 2, and then we'll use active 1 for tower and ground. All right, so it's... Is my mixer muted or something? It is unreasonably quiet on clearance delivery this evening. Let's give him a call. Boston clearance, Southwest 621, gate Bravo 32 with Lima requesting push and start.
Southwest 621 Boston clearance. Good evening, monitor ground 121.9er. Have a good night and stream.
121.9er, Southwest 621. Appreciate you, my friend. All right, so we're going to monitor ground.
Southwest 1620, ready to push.
Not at 250.
American 2275.
So we're just going to wait for him to call us.
I got traffic waiting to go behind you.
Roger,
let me get the tug hooked up.
Ground Delta 4374 is ready for push and start at Bravo 35.
Southwest 621, Boston ground push approved.
Push approved, Southwest 621, thank you.
Who's calling for the push?
Delta 4374, Bravo 35.
Where
the Delta calling
fuck?
for the push.
Oh,
Contact clearance 121.65. Don't have your paperwork yet.
Let's get this
Ground JetBlue 1555, Charlie 7, ready to taxi.
JetBlue
We'll get the
1620,
tug hooked
Boston
up.
ground push approved.
That was quick. I was not expecting us to get pushback approval that quick.
1555.
Let's get this turned down.
Global at Bravo. Runway 33 left taxi via Bravo, Foxtrot.
And then ground control, I'm just going to look at my frequencies here real quick. So ground control, we have 2175 or 21, oh, we're on 21.9, dumbass, what am I talking about? So we have tower, we have west and east. Probably going to be on east tower, so that's going to be 132.225. Are they up? Yeah, 132.225. So
stand by for 1 moment. Just give me a controller change here.
132.225. So that's in there, and then we have departure and active 2. Okay, parking brake coming off, and we're gonna take a quick look around. Not seeing anybody. Start the push. All right, so we're going to get the chronometer going.
Just a moment, we'd like to point out the safety features of our
and packs are going to come off.
A safety information card.
DPU bleed is on. Engine number 2 is coming to life.
To fasten your seatbelt, slide the flat end to the buckle. Pull the loose strap to tighten. Release, lift up on the buckle. Position your seatbelt tight and low across your hips and wear it any time you are seated. There are 6 emergency exits, 2 forward exit doors, 2 overwing window exits, and 2 exit
Oh, look at that line.
Signs overhead and lights on the floor. If an evacuation is necessary, follow.
I wonder if they're holding to go to Dulles. Oh, wrong way, wrong way!
One life raft is located in the forward viewing compartment. 2 life rafts are located in the viewing compartment at mid cabin. In the event of a water evacuation, use the life vest under your seat. Remove the vest only control to do so. Pull the red strap to open the container and remove the pouch. Remove the vest from the pouch as shown on the safety information card. Place the vest over
Alright, so we're going to come down to engine number 1.
Wrap the strap around your waist, buckle it in the front, and pull to tighten. Once outside, hold down on the red tab to inflate the vest. To manually inflate, blow into the tube at your shoulder. Your vest has a light that turns on automatically in the water. Please refer to the safety information card for use of a light vest on the intake. Flight attendants will distribute additional vests if needed. We are coming by to check that your seatbelt is fastened, your seat back and tray table are in
it's all
your
coming
upright
out.
lock position, and your carry-on
You can
items
push
are
back helper
completely
off to
under
the
seat
side.
in front of you or in an overhead bin, leaving the area from your seat clear. Smoking is not allowed on board, including the lavatory. The use and charging of electronic cigarettes is prohibited.
All right, so now we have information. Mike, the altimeter is still. Oh, the altimeter is now 3007. Winds are 290 at 14, gusting 24. Visibility still 10. Skies are clear. Temperature is still freezing. Still using the same runways.
With the lighted passenger information signs, posted placards, and crew member instructions, including.
All right, so it looks like
information on
both engines are
seatbelts
good.
and
We're going to
smoking.
come up to the top.
If needed, 4 oxygen masks will drop from a compartment overhead. To activate the flow of
Engine
oxygen,
generator's coming
hold down
on.
the
Oh, what's the
mask
landing
until the
elevation?
plastic tubing is fully extended.
143, so we'll set this to 150. We'll do packs coming on, ISO valve to auto, APU bleed and APU coming off.
Continue wearing the mask until otherwise
Then we're going to come
notified
down
by a
over
crew
here.
member. If you are traveling with
VNAV,
children or
LNAV,
anyone needing special
brakes,
assistance, put
RTO.
on your mask first.
And we'll do a flight control check.
Before donning an oxygen
Aileron's
mask.
good.
We are here for
Elevator's
your comfort and
good.
safety.
Rudders,
Please report any
speed brake,
unwelcome
good.
behavior to a flight attendant.
Laps coming to
Thank you
1.
for your attention. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy your 1 hour.
Get the
and 45 minute
TCAS
flight to Baltimore.
set to TARA. Traffic rings coming on. Terrain radar coming on.
Echo. Runway 4 left, Hotel Charlie.
And flaps are in position.
Runway 4 left, confirm, taxi via Echo, hold short of
And let's get this light turned off here. And taxi light right there. And now let's call, we'll get our taxi clearance and we'll get out of here.
Good evening, W1453 on Echo, holding short 4 left. W1453, Boston Tower, hold short of Mike. Hold short of Mike, 1453. America 2981, continue now, Echo, runway 4 left, hold short of Charlie.
Okay, well, runway 4 left, Echo, hold short, Charlie, 1091.
Ground Southwest 621 with Mike, ready to taxi.
Southwest 621, Boston, ground, standby, I'll call you back.
All right.
Okay, Southwest 621, runway 33 left, taxi via Charlie, cross runway 4 left, hold short, runway 4 right.
33 left, Charlie, cross 4 left, hold short 4 right, Southwest 621.
Just
All right.
731, taxi.
So let's get ourselves going here, and then we'll go over this route. Oh, hello, big ass. That's a big JetBlue plane.
Ground, runway 33 left, taxi via Charlie, cross runway 4 left.
So we're going to taxi on Charlie. We're going to cross 4 left, which is this runway right here, and we're going to hold short of 4 right, and then this is going to be our route all the way down Charlie. So,
Ground, jet 731,
yeah, cross
taxi.
4 left, hold short 4 right.
731 Boston, ground, stand by.
Looks like a 7. That's definitely not a 7.5.
6667 Boston ground.
Looks like it's probably a 321.
Follow the southwest, ahead and to your left, hold short of runway 4 right.
Is this taxi light on? Oh, what the? Oh, did I turn off? I turned on the turn off light. That's what I did.
2981, we're holding short of full left at Echo, confirm if 4 left departing, or if we're just holding short of it for now.
American 2981, join runway 4 left, hold short of Echo. You see those 4 planes in front of you? You're going to sit in that line.
American 2981, roger, join 4 left, hold short of the 4 aircraft, thank you.
JetBlue 731, runway 33 left, taxi via Alpha, Charlie,
Turn
cross
my
runway 4
controls
left,
up a
hold
little
short,
bit.
runway 4 right.
Alpha Charlie, cross 4 left, hold short of 4 right, JetBlue 731.
Southwest 621, cross runway 4 right, hold short, runway 27.
Cross 4 right, short 27, Southwest 621.
Never on.
So that JetBlue is a...
Okay, no need to call me when you're ready for taxi. I'll call you when it's your
Yeah,
turn.
it's an A321.
JetBlue 1453 Boston ground. On Echo, cross runway 4 left, taxi via Bravo, hold short.
A321s, I guess, are bigger than I imagined. But I've been on A321s. Didn't seem like it was that big.
Ground, good evening, Emirates 224 Super Echo 11 ready, push stop.
Emirates 224 Super Boston Ground, I'll call you back.
Super.
American 2034 Boston Ground on Echo, cross runway 4 left, hold short of Alpha.
On Echo, cross 4 left.
Yeah, where's that line of planes going? They're going to DCA.
1481 Boston Ground, you ready to taxi?
Yeah, all those planes that are waiting are going to DCA.
All right, runway...
You gotta know going to DCA is gonna be
runway 33
delayed.
left, taxi via Kilo, hold short of Bravo.
The D in DCA stands for delay.
Bravo, American 421.
Delay Columbia, yeah. So we're going to continue down this taxiway here. We're going to make a little bit of a right-hand turn, and then we're going to hold short of runway 27 right here, as they are using that runway for landings. There's an old crater. Shut up, Dementia. Just got to leave our mark.
Delta 56, hold short runway 27, moderate 128.8.
128.8, there's now 56, 57.
21, moderate 128.8.
128.8, Southwest 621. Yeah.
Right, JetBlue 2355, looking to shut down an engine.
128.8.
Who was this?
JetBlue 2355.
That's proof.
Thank you.
Police 3019, 129er 014, guts 24, runway 33 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 50 left, JetBlue 319.
They said monitor, we'll just wait
United
here.
1630, runway 33 left, line
Got
up.
plenty of taxi fuel on board.
Bravo 33 left, United 1630.
Sorry, we are running to Charlie to 3 left.
Alaska 306, hold short of 4 left to Kilo, ground point 9er.
There goes JetBlue.
Kilo, ground point 9, left to
Jet who?
And who is calling on final? Is that American 1134?
Meow.
No, this is Delta 56, 67, we're taxiing via Charlie to 3 left, on the subway.
Okay, Southwest 621, Boston Tower, cross runway 27 at Charlie, traffic's on a 5-mile final.
Cross 27 at Charlie, Southwest 621. Go, go, go.
Boston Tower, American 1134, left 27.
American 1134, Boston Tower, good evening, traffic, go to parts crossing runway, Brady arrival, 129er 014, guts 24, runway 27, cleared to land.
27 clear to land, American 1134.
JetBlue 319,
Go,
contact
go, 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 go.
Departure, JetBlue 319, stay.
Yeah. Delta 5667, traffic's on a 5-mile final, cross runway 27 at Charlie.
Cross up runway 27 at Charlie, it's now 57.
We're not taxiing fast enough to be a Southwest plane. Alright, so let's get burners turned on. I think we're going to be number 1, yes. So we'll get turn off lights on. Strobies are going to come on.
United 1630, traffic's on a 5-mile final for the crossing runway, wind 290 at 14, gusts 24, runway 33 left, clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff, 33 left, United 1630. Southwest 621, runway 33 left, line up and wait, traffic's on a 4-mile final for the crossing runway.
33 left, line up and wait, Southwest 621. Alright. Wow, I tell you what, under an hour we're getting out of Boston on an FNO. Christmas came early, or in this case, I guess a little late.
United 1630, contact departure, have a good flight.
What happened to my flight director?
Departure, United 1630, good night.
I don't have a flight director. Oh. Oh, I think I know why. Yeah, that's weird.
Southwest 621, traffic's on a 2-mile final for the crossing runway, wind 290 at 14, gusts 24, runway 33 left, clear for takeoff.
33 left, clear for takeoff, Southwest 621.
Delta
Alright,
56,
Toga?
67, runway
There it
33
is.
left,
There's my
line of
flight
wait,
director.
expected delay for spacing.
33 left, line normal way, expected delays on the South 56.
Speed alive.
Confirmed.
JetBlue 731 Boston Tower, cross runway 27 to Charlie, no delay, traffic on the 2-mile final.
Cross 27, no
Rochester.
delay. JetBlue 731.
Maintain. E2.
Committed, I guess.
Positive rate of climb.
Gear up.
Southwest 621,
Jesus.
contact departure. Good night, sir.
Departure, Southwest 621. Lost departure, Southwest 621, passing 700. Oh, I'm on the wrong frequency. All right, hang on a second, guys. .0. I had 133.3. Departure Southwest 621, passing 2,500.
Southwest 621 Boston,
Laps.
departure radar. Contact climb maintain 14,000.
I maintain 14,000, Southwest 621. Oh, what the hell just happened? Alright, plane cleaned up here. Why the hell am I... Yeah, so that happens. You just get the wrong frequency in there. Not a big deal. Because I'm sitting there, I'm like, I looked at it, I was like 133.3. I'm like, I feel like that's wrong. I'm like, yep, it is 133.0. Too many threes. All right, let's get these lights turned off since they're back inside the wheel wells. I think we got out of Boston in record time. This plane out a little bit.
United 1630, contact Boston Center on 123.75.
123.75,
United 1630, good night.
Helps that we didn't go to the wrong taxiway this time. When did we do? I know we did it, I just forget when.
Southwest 621, contact Boston Center on 135.8.
135.8, Southwest 621. Boston Center, Southwest 621, 10,200, climbing 14,000.
Southwest 621 Boston Center. Southwest 621, climbing level 230.
I maintain flight level 230, Southwest
Ladies and
621.
gentlemen, use of all portable electronic devices is now permitted in airplane mode with cellular functions turned off. In a few
All right,
moments,
so
we will
we'll
be
get
coming
the
through to
lights
take your
turned
drink
on,
order.
or turned off,
We
not
will be
turned on.
serving
I don't know what
complimentary
I'm saying
soft drinks,
anymore. Burners are
juice,
gonna come
and
off.
coffee. Beer, wine, and liquor are available for purchase or with a valid
Beautiful.
drink coupon. There is a
Have you
beverage
ever
menu
been so
in the
delayed that you ended up
back
not flying?
of the
Yeah.
Southwest
Happened on stream once, actually. Well, it was an FNO we were doing. I forget what FNO it was, but we flew to Newark.
Please be mindful of the
And
flight
we were
attendants
sitting on the
serving
ground in Newark for like an hour and a
while
half.
the fasten
I forget where we were going,
We have lavatories in the
but
back
I just said the hell with it.
The sign on the ceiling indicates whether the
So we ended up not
lavatory
flying the
is
second leg.
Please do not form a line at the forward lavatory.
So yeah,
Your safety will always be our number one priority. So please
Yeah, it's
don't
definitely
hesitate to
happened.
Let us know if you have other needs we can take care of.
we almost didn't fly when we got delayed in Boston for like, it was like 2 hours, and I was getting ready to be like, all right, we're not gonna fly, and they ended up calling me for pushback. That's when we were doing it with Spear. He was doing I think he was flying for Southwest, and we were flying for FedEx with the A300, I think, or something. And it came up on like 9 o'clock. Or whatever it was. It may have been back when I was streaming at 8 o'clock every night. And I was like, all right, like, this is taking too long.
Washington Center 134.05, American 1274. Have a great day, too.
American 1274 negative.
But yeah, no, we got off the ground in a really good time, but that's because we're not flying to DCA. So, all these planes right here, these are all people going to DCA. So, I know better than to go to DCA on a night where they're doing Boston. Everybody wants to go to DCA. Yeah, DCA, Raleigh, DCA, everybody's going to DCA. DCA right now is probably on fire.
And Center November 1906 Bravo. We're supposed to be able to step away for about 6 to 7 minutes.
November 1962 Bravo.
Yeah, DCA currently has everyone.
Bravo, thank you.
Yes, everybody loves flying there. It's a fun airport. I mean, how many times have we flown there? It's a fun airport to fly to.
American 1475.
I wonder who's on the scopes. Oh, so, oh, we might actually be talking to Slant.
Ready 280, American 1475.
Yeah, Slant's working Baltimore this evening. Oh, that's exciting. So we may end up talking to him. Alright, we're gonna go standard pressure on the altimeter. So again, if anybody does have any questions about anything that's gone on here in the last few minutes, feel free to pop them on in the chat. I know it was a little chaotic. Thank you for the hydrated Eskis. So a little chaotic getting out of Boston. Probably will be a little a little less chaotic while we're up here at cruise, and then once we get into Baltimore, it'll probably start to pick up again. So we'll review the arrival here in just a little bit. We'll pick up the ATIS for Baltimore once we're able to, but they're probably going to be landing on runway 33 left and taking off on runway 28. That's usually what they do. So we can plan for that for the time being. But once we're able to get the ATIS, we'll get it. Let's get the music turned back on here. So hopefully he gives us a step climb up to our cruising altitude here soon. Let's see, what time are we expected to land? So 0230?
American 1475.
So that's like an hour?
Pleasure to CC, American 1475.
Alright, so now we're...
Southwest 621, climb maintain level 340.
I maintain flight level 340, Southwest 621. Bring this over here. Beautiful. Up to our cruising altitude. And I'm thinking about for Tuesday when we do the Brazil event, thinking about bringing out the PC-12. I don't know yet, though. Because I still don't know what route we're going to fly. But I'm thinking about the PC-12. Either that or we'll do the PC-12 on Thursday. For the Daytona fly-in. Daytona fly-in would probably be a much better plane to do the PC-12 with.
I'm sorry, sir.
Hey, Luke, how you doing?
0.795, 213.
45213, roger. Maintain Mach 0.79 recruiter.
Do I have any Embraers? No, I don't.
November 62 Bravo, say Mach number.
I want to get the E-Jet, but, ooh, you know what we should bring out next week? Oh, well, we really can't next week, huh? I was going to say the MD-80, but I don't think there's enough low-key. Yeah, I don't want to bring the MD-80 to Brazil. And I definitely don't want to bring it to the fly-in. We'll bring it out the week after next. What's up, Cairo? You bring pizza? Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, so the week after next, we'll bring the, we'll probably bring the MD-80 out. Maybe we'll do like a flight in Alaska. Maybe we'll do like Anchorage to Fairbanks in it or something on the network. Is there no FNO after next week either? They don't have anything up. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, they don't have anything on there right now. Let me check the... I thought they had something on the... Let's see. Yeah, love West Coast Madness. Across the lake, Saturday. Yeah, that's...
Flight 213, send a maintain level 340.
Sitting down to level 340, and we're doing .80 for you, 213.
Let me see, what's the date? Ooh, they have an event in Detroit going on.
10-6 Bravo.
What is that, the 21st?
62 Bravo, Roger.
So 8 Mile Final is on the 21st.
Mach 7,
Yeah, that looks like it's probably going to be the FNO 8 Mile Final.
62 Bravo, okay, maintain Mach point.
Ooh, they have Tuesday nights in New York at Long Island MacArthur in 2 weeks. That'll be a good one.
American 9999, same Mach number.
0.78.
JetBlue started flying out of Islip. We could probably do that. Either that or a Southwest flight.
0.78 or greater, trying to fill the gap ahead of you.
Alright, 7.8 or greater, 9999.
That's correct.
They're pretty underrepresented on VATSIM. What, the MD-80s? OBS was being an ass and decided to stop working after 2 game switches. Ugh. Yeah, I get that. I was having an issue with my router before. Obviously was able to fix it, but a half-hour delay. The E-Jets, yeah, there's not really a whole lot of people that fly them, and there's just a lot of people that don't like it because it doesn't have VNAV implemented in it yet. And that's like, for some reason, like people that can't use VNAV systems, like, don't want to fly the plane. It's like, well, what other planes are you not flying because it doesn't have VNAV? You know?
Terrain. Pull up.
But you don't, I mean, VNAV's nice to have. You don't need it, though. Like, the lack of VNAV in the E-Jet is not what's keeping me from getting it. What's keeping me from getting it at this point is, A, I want to learn the MD-80 and the A380 first. And B, I'm still hearing kind of mixed things about the E-Jets as far as, like, flight dynamics go. But, I mean, Spy and Dell both fly it, and they both love it, so maybe I should just do it. Because I have never, because I always ask Spy about, like, the planes that he flies, and I have never flown a plane that he flies that I didn't like. But he was the one that told me to get the CRJ, because, like, he was flying, and he was like, hey, he's like, you know, it's a little quirky, but it's a really fun plane to fly. And he basically told me the exact same thing about the E-Jet. It's like, well, I love flying the CRJ despite its quirks. Might be doing JetBlue flight next week out of Islip. There you go. Yeah, what routes do they have out of Islip? Because they have the Tuesday night in New York event at Islip in 2 weeks. So let me just check on their website. Let's see. ISP.
5667 Boston Center, climb maintain flight level 360.
I can't believe they're doing flights out of there. Well, let's just search flights. Oh, I need a... Screw it, let's do...
Do you give me the
We'll do depart on, let's just do Tuesday. And then return, yeah, let's just do Tuesday to Tuesday. Oh, Jesus Christ. Browse. What routes do they have going out of?
I'm still waiting in Washington to take the...
Oh, I don't know what they have. They fly to Florida and Boston? Okay, so what about like, well, Orlando might be a little too long of a flight, but that's definitely going to be a flight that they would realistically do. Yeah, it's a 3-hour block time. It leaves at 11 a.m. and then arrives at 2:01. It's not terrible. What else do they got? What other So they have Jacksonville and they have West Palm Beach. About Jacksonville.
American 1475, contact
No flights, okay.
on 125.45.
West Palm Beach is another one that's kind of long.
12545, American 1475, thank you.
They do Orlando and Fort Lauderdale? Okay. They do West Palm Beach, too. Maybe we'll do one of those. It'll be a little bit of a longer flight, but, you know, it's not bad.
Stewart 567, Boston Center, con maintain level 370.
And what is that? It's from, okay, so it's from 000 to 0300, so even if we did it the reverse, because it's really going to depend on what the winds are. Because when we flew south from Boston to Savannah, that was 3 hours in the air. That sucked. I don't want to do that again. But it's like 2.5 hours in the air from Long Island to Florida. That was to West Palm Beach when I did it.
Hello, JetBlue 2355 with you.
Yeah, so that would not be a bad route. I prefer the McDonnell Douglas plane since their warnings actually tell you what's wrong with it if there's either a fire or something else. Well, all planes do that.
You're very low on the
like if there's a fire on the plane is going to tell you regardless of what it is that you're flying. The 737 is going to do it, the Airbus is going to do it, the MDs are going to do it, Embraers are going to do it.
Still can't quite hear you for JetBlue 2355.
JetBlue 2355, flight level 230.
Yeah, for JetBlue 2355, your mic is like low. We can't quite hear you right. Sorry about that.
He's telling you flight level 230. Coming out of Boston, it was a little staticky. I think that's more of just like a range thing than it is a mic thing.
Roger that. 230 for JetBlue 2355. Thank you for that.
Center, American 7246.
American 2246, good.
Just to let you know, we're back and we'll be 320.
All right, so that JetBlue is going to DCA. There's a line going to DCA, and then like we're the odd man out going to Baltimore.
Final and same Mach number.
Yeah, look at this. So,
Roger, 320 will be all final and we're
DCA. It's ORF. DCA. 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 Baltimore. DCA. 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 It's crazy. I'd rather go to Dulles. Nah. I would much rather fly to DCA than to Dulles. DCA is a lot of fun.
Please sit back.
3406 Bravo.
But yeah, we go into Baltimore. And then from Baltimore, we're going to take a vote on where we go after that. We'll try to keep the flights about an hour coming out of Baltimore just because we had a little bit of a delay getting started. And, yeah, we have that early flight tomorrow for across the land. Want to make sure I get to bed at a reasonable hour. And then Cairo comes in at like 5 o'clock, so I got to make sure I have enough energy to deal with that. Which one is the one with the really short runways? Yeah, DCA is the one that's along the Potomac River. What's the options for the second leg? It'll probably be... probably like Midway, Detroit, Charlotte, and like Atlanta. I don't know. I haven't really decided yet. I was going to take a look at the bookings when we land, but I guess I can start. Look, I just want to make sure that I'm not falling behind the plane. That's the only thing. Let's get the ATIS for Baltimore first, and then let's get everything set up here. Let's see. So we have Baltimore ATIS information Zulu at 054 Zulu. Winds are 010 at 5. Visibility is 10. Skies are clear. Temperature is 4. Dew points -7. Altimeter is 3021. Arriving aircraft expect visual or ILS approach runway 33 left, runway 33 right. Departing runways 28, 33 right. No TAMs. Simultaneous approaches are being conducted to parallel runways.
JetBlue 2355.
Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. VFR aircraft stay direction of flight. And aircraft type. Flight Sim 2020 users, be advised, default scenery is missing runway 15 right, 33 left. They still haven't fixed that. Freeware update available on flightsim.to, which is the scenery that we have. At least I'm pretty sure we have it. If not, well, if we die, we die. Advise on initial contact. If unable, runway 15 right, 33 left. And advise on initial contact. You have information, Zulu. So we're good there. The fact that I'm able to load in 33 left into my FMS tells me that we have the scenery for it, but I'm just going to check my community folder, because if not, we are going to need to tell them. I may not actually have it. Where is it? It would be BWI. I may not have it. Why wouldn't I have it? Melbourne, Memphis. This is Singapore. I don't know what that is. Then we have St. Louis, Denver, fly-by-wire, Phoenix. Uh-oh. Then we have Los Angeles, Milwaukee, Yas Marina, Seoul. Oh, I may not have it. Why would I not have it? I've installed it. Well, I tell you what, I'm going to tell them that I don't have it. Yeah, I'm going to tell them that I don't have it, because I don't think I have it.
Contact Washington Center 125.45.
Why the fuck wouldn't I have it? I've had that since the beginning of time. That was like the first airport that I got. Why would it not be in here? That's annoying. Yeah, I'm just gonna say I don't have it. That's fucking stupid. I don't know why the hell it would not be in here. That's extraordinarily fucking annoying. Now I'm annoyed.
American 9999, center maintain flight level 340.
340, American 9999.
American 2246, maintain Mach 0.74.
So what was it? It's, yeah, I might have to land on room. Well, you know what? Because I think the default scenery, like the runway is there, it's just not like a runway. So we'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot with 3-3 left to not be disruptive.
Yeah, we're 7-8 right now.
Okay, American 9999, maintain Mach
Worst case, we
0.79
disconnect from the
greater.
network and then we reconnect after we land.
9999.
American 2246.
Go ahead, board.
Yeah, because I think if the scenery's not there, it doesn't give you the option for the runway.
46, same Mach number.
I think.
176, American 2246.
We'll figure it out.
American 2246, maintain Mach 0.74.
174,
ILS 3-3 left.
JetBlue 319, same Mach number.
0.78 for JetBlue 319.
JetBlue 319, maintain Mach 0.76.
Alright,
Let me get
76
the
for
ILS approach
JetBlue
pulled up
319.
here. What's wrong? What's the VATSIM live map you use? Oh, there you go. Thank you, Camus. So I'll just put Jans. And then we'll do that. And then it's going to give me a nice little discontinuity. Some crap. There we go.
American 2923, that's approved.
Alright, we'll be back.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens when we try to do this approach down into Baltimore. There's no way I don't have the scenery installed for it. Like, there's no way. Because I never got rid of it.
JetBlue 319, descend and maintain level 340.
340 for JetBlue 319.
Boston Center, American 2275, 32 for 14.
American 2275, Boston Center, climb and maintain level 230.
So we'll take a look at the arrival.
American 2275.
So we've got Baltimore Washington International Airport, and this is going to be the MIDI 3 RNAV arrival for all runways. So we're going to start back here at Laughlin. So from Laughlin, we're going to fly to Chops. At Chops, we need to be at 250 knots at 11,000 feet. Then we're going to fly to Billet. Then we're going to fly to Truth at 10,000 feet. Then we're going to fly to MIDI at 250 knots at or above 7,000. And then from there, we're going to head over to this inset, because this is where the transition for runway 33 left is. So from MIDI, for 33 left, we are going to fly out this way to Snuggie at or below 5,000. At least there's some kind of nuggie that we're getting. So at or below 5,000 at Snuggie. And then we fly to Jans at 210 knots at or above 4,000 feet. For landing runway 33 left, expect ILS or localizer approach. So pretty straightforward there. And then just reading out over here, let's just make sure we have this correct. So routing, we have from MIDI on track 316 across Snuggie at or below 5,000. Then on track 323, it's across Jans at or above 4,000 at 210 knots. And expect ILS or localizer runway 33 left approach. So pretty straightforward. Yeah, so I'll leave this up on the screen for a minute or two in case anybody does have any questions about it. Feel free, pop them on in the chat. That is what we are here for.
Freebird 567, contact Boston Center on 133.45. Good night.
Contact Boston Center, 133.45.
So our top of descent's about 130 miles away. Still looking at about an 0230 arrival time, so that's going to be about 45 minutes from now. So we'll get the landing rate prediction started here in just a little bit.
Western Economic at 22.9, climb minus 6.5 for 10.
American 2249, Boston Center, climb and maintain level 230.
230, 22.9.
American 2246, contact Washington Center, 125.45. Good night.
7545, American 2246.
You gonna be doing a flight with us tonight, Sancho?
American 2249, climb maintain level 360.
360, 6.9.
American 2275, climb and maintain flight level 320.
Climb maintain flight level 320, American 2275.
You're on the ground at Baltimore? Let's see if I can find you. There's not too many people at Baltimore. Well, I don't see you yet. Oh, you're not online? Yeah, so we can take a look at just the different destinations we have coming out of
Boston Center, however,
Baltimore.
2981 through 10,000, 14,000.
So timetable going to be from
2981,
Baltimore.
Boston Center, climb maintain level 230.
Flight level 230, 981.
So let's just see. So we have doing Heathrow to Rotterdam. Ooh, that's a good one. We have I want to try and keep it to like an hour. So we have, well, Richmond's like 50 minutes. That's kind of short. But I think Stu's working Richmond tonight, so potentially. So there's Richmond, there's Pittsburgh. We can do Pittsburgh. Then there's Islip. There's Buffalo, Raleigh. I kind of want to stay away from the Baltimore area, not Baltimore, Boston area, because like Bradley, Providence. There's Rochester.
Boston, Sun Country 8411 with you.
There's Albany. There's a lot.
8411 Boston Center, Roger.
There's a lot. Yeah, so there's... Let's do this. We'll do 2 that go north and 2 that go south. So we'll do Richmond, Charlotte, Albany, and Rochester. Those will be the 4 that we vote on when we land. I think those are fair. Fixing the controls so I don't have a mishap from last night. That was pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. That was hilarious.
Delta 5667 is going to maintain level 340. Sun Country 8411, contact Boston Center on 124.12.
2412, thanks so much.
Big brain. So let's see, what time is it right now? So it's 0150. We're gonna be landing in about 40 minutes. So yeah, we'll give it another couple of minutes, then we'll upload, we'll do the landing rate prediction.
I will adjust that. I'm thinking that will 60 American 2991.
JetBlue 319, contact Washington Center 125.45. Net.
Hey, Washington 125.45, JetBlue 319, good night.
There's not much headwind this time. No, it's just a massive crosswind. It's a 106 knot crosswind we got.
Center, JetBlue 2355, looking to step away for about 5 minutes.
Yeah, we're pretty much up in the jet stream right now.
JetBlue 2355, that's correct. There you go.
Center, American 1481, passing 10,000 for 14,000.
American 1481 Boston Center, climb maintain level 230.
Maintain level 2230, American 1481.
Southwest 621, contact Washington Center 125.45, connect.
12545, Southwest 621.
Delta 5667,
125.
contact Washington Center 125.45, connect.
45.
124.5, have a good night, bye-bye.
In 340, Mach 76.
JetBlue 319, Washington Center, roger. American 9999, clear direct billet.
Direct bill at 9999.
American 1475, contact Potomac approach 119.7.
Potomac approach 197, American 1475, good night.
Good night, ProFlight 213, what's your speed?
Right now, do 290, 250.
Roger, maintain ProFlight 213, maintain 280 knots.
280 on the speed, 250.
Washington Center, Southwest 621, flight level 340. Did he hear me? Bueller.
Washington Center, good evening, JetBlue 1185. Level 210 for 230.
Stand by just a second. And Fairwings 1353, turn
I'm
right
gonna
direct
get tower and
brand.
ground set into here.
Right, direct brand,
So
1353.
119.4 is tower.
1353. Once you get all that dialed in, you can descend via the Proud 2 arrival.
And descend proud to arrivals, Fairwings 1353.
And then,
What does the third? Good evening.
what do we got? Ground is
Delta 8249, contact New York approach 127.3.
so now we got that.
Delta 8249, New York approach 127.3. Delta 8249.
Uh-oh.
So, the Washington Center, Southwest 1177, would you like to switch over to the Proud 2 arrival into LaGuardia?
Yeah, we'll get you that. Delta 425, Delta 425, 718, level 370.
Stand up, maintain 370, 425, heavy.
And American 904, contact New York. Oh, discard. American 904, contact New York Center 125.32.
I don't know if he heard us call in or not.
2532, American 904.
Thanks. And Spirit Wing 1353, just to make it official, normal speed, direct brand, descend via the Proud. Spirit Wing 1353, direct brand, descend via the Proud, arrival, resume normal speed.
Direct brand, Proud 2, normal speed, Spirit Wing 1353.
American 9999, cross billet at 1000, Dover, altimeter 3020.
Cross billet at 11,000, 30, sorry, say the altimeter over that. And center 6 Bravo, just back at
That was me, not you.
111,000 billet.
Thank you. And November, direction 60 Bravo, traffic 1 o'clock, 6 miles southbound, at case 16,500.
We got that traffic inside 6 Bravo.
Thanks, American 9999, maintain 300 knots or greater.
300 knots or greater, American 9999.
American 2246, descend and maintain flight level
Man, this guy is
240.
ripping through clearances tonight.
JetBlue 319, descend and maintain flight level 240.
240, JetBlue 319.
Spirit Wing 1353, are you going direct brand or are you still turning there? Delta 182, New York 125.32.
Delta
Delta 182, New York 125.32.
Echo November, Oscar.
That's for Delta. Everybody stand by just a second. Delta 182, New York Center 125.32.
Uh-oh. Got some people not paying attention. Although he's on a different frequency. He may have gotten to contact me already.
Washington Center, Profile 213, I just got a PM from Baltimore. Do you want us over the 197? Washington Center, good evening, Delta 5667, from there to the 0.0.
Profile 213, Potomac 119.7.
197, thanks. Take care, sir.
Washington Center, Beechcraft number 556 Mike Papa, checking with you at 1010,000 feet.
Number 556 Mike Papa Wash, Atlantic Sky altimeter 3021.
021.
Washington Center, American 234, just got a PM from New York Center, so I'm going to drop off over there. Good day.
American 234, New York Center 125.32.
2532, good day.
Bye-bye.
Delta 425, contact New York Center 125.32. Don't talk until I call you, please. Everybody just stand by. Delta 425, New York 125.32. American 904, contact New York 125.32.
Man.
Southwest 1177, did you say you end up you have the proud arrival or no?
Affirm, we do have the proud arrival on board.
All right, Southwest 1177, you're cleared to Kennedy, or sorry, you're cleared to LaGuardia via direct Brand. That's Bravo Romeo Alpha November Delta, and the proud to arrival Brand, and the proud to.
Okay, Brown, and then the Brand.
Yeah, so we're not going to fly back up to that area.
Yep, BRAND, get it dialed in.
LaGuardia is one of the event fields.
Temple.
It's
and Pilot Club 11, climb.
It's Baltimore, LaGuardia, and I think DCA are the three event fields.
310 and turn right heading 140, be a short vector spacing.
Okay, it's flight level 310 and say again a heading 711.
Make it a heading of 100.
10071.
Washington Center, American 2923, descending to 347.
American 2923, Wash Center, good evening.
Hi.
Center, good evening. This is Delta 5667 from level 340.
Delta 5667, Wash, roger. Descend and maintain, flight level 240.
Descend and maintain, flight level 5667.
JetBlue 1185, climb and maintain, flight level 320.
Flight level 320, JetBlue 1185.
Southwest 621, descend and maintain, flight level 240.
Then maintain flight level 240, Southwest 621.
And November.
All right, so we'll use vertical speed mode for this.
You can expect her at Kennedy in just a minute.
We'll do 1,000 feet a minute.
We'll go 711.
And Delta 1588, just to confirm, you're going direct Kennedy now, correct?
Negative, sir. I will now.
Thank you, direct Kennedy for Delta 1588. November 0 Kilo Bravo. What's your Mach number?
We're showing 0.4.
Let's get the landing rate prediction opened up.
Okay, that's fine.
So,
yeah, I guess you're just
that will be open now for the next 30 minutes.
Flight level 350 and you're clear at Kennedy.
So for those of you that are new here, we use the Twitch predictions for the landing rate.
South 4701,
so you can
go direct Kennedy.
Bet for however, bet for whatever you think my landing rate's going to be. So at the top of the chat window, you should see a banner you can click on. If you don't see it there, you can go into where you redeem your nuggies, and you'll be able to find the prediction in there. So make sure you get your bets in, everybody, and good luck. You have 30 minutes. I'll get the ATIS for Baltimore one more time. Still information, Zulu, altimeter 3021.
Billet at 1000 over altimeter 3020.
1000, altimeter 3020,
American 2246, maintain 300 knots or greater.
300 knots or greater, American 2246.
JetBlue 5, sorry, JetBlue 319, cross billet at 1000 over altimeter 3020.
Right, 3020.
And I bet all my nuggies on another crater.
JetBlue 319,
yeah, thanks, Cairo.
290 knots.
Right, 290 knots, JetBlue 390.
Southwest 621, cross chops at 1000.
Cross chops 1000, Southwest 621.
Southwest 621's over, altimeter is 3020. JetBlue 1527, contact Washington Center 126.87.
We'll do
Over Washington 126.87 for Delta 1527.
11,000. So chops, that's already a mandatory crossing restriction anyway.
989 heavy.
Shit.
Center, good day. Southwest 817, 190.
Pilot Club 711.
Burners are gonna come on.
Okay, direct Kennedy, 711.
Pilot Club 711, climb maintain level 330. That's going to be the final.
What's my transition speed?
The final 711.
260.
73190.
So let's just do.
Keeper, stand by.
Keep it right here.
And Seabird 8073, climb maintain flight level 370. Go to Kennedy.
370, direct Kennedy, 873.
Pilot Club 178, maintain 17,000. I'm going to have higher registers. You're just kind of stuck at the bottom right there, so I'll get you going here in a minute. Appreciate the patience.
Yeah, no problem. Pilot Club 178.
Rip.
DC Center, Delta 2355 with you, 34,000.
And let's see, JetBlue 2355, Washington, roger.
Washington Center, scan 05 with you, level 14,000 on the Dupkin 1.
Alright.
Washington American 32.
Alright, we'll be here.
Flight level 3.
You're a believer today, or at least somebody is.
Washington Center, good evening. Prime Air 4211 with you, flight level 370, Mach .78.
Washington Center, Delta 1511, descending out of 32.9 to flight level 270 to cross Ridge.
Or you're going to be on a 321 flying from Charlotte. Nice! Just shoot me your flight number.
Contact New York approach
So I can stalk
127.3.
you.
Alright, over approach 127.3 for Southwest 1177.
And let's see, Speedbird 8073, I think I gave it to you just to make it official. Go to Kennedy, please.
I am direct Kennedy, 873.
Washington Center, American 2174, flight level 190.
5 Club, pressure Delta 1588, contact New York Center 125.32.
So let's see.
32.
Yeah, we're still like way
JetBlue 2355,
below the profile here.
240.
240, JetBlue 2355.
American 2923, descend and maintain level 240.
240, American 2923.
Pilot Club 711, contact New York 125.32.
25.327, yep.
Yeah.
Bye.
Southwest 1177, New York 127.3.
Washington Center, good evening. Prime Air 4211, flight level 370, Mach .78.
Prime Air 4211, Wash, good evening.
Hi.
Washington Center, scan 05, Dupkin 1, 14,000.
Scan. Let's see, scan 05. Where did you end up going to?
That up.
From Baltimore to Baltimore.
Oh. Oh, it's a CRJ. Interesting.
And scan 05, are you able to proceed VFR?
Yeah, we can make that work.
Okay, maintain, just confirm canceling then?
Sure, as long as, do you see my remarks?
Yeah, I got just, if you could go VFR, resume navigation, and just advise prior to altitude changes, and the Dover altimeter 3022.
Awesome, proceeding VFR, climbing to 16,500, scan 05.
Scan 05, and when you're ready to go back, let me know. I can give you your clearance
Like a
back in.
military thing?
Copy, thank you, sir. Good luck.
Good day.
Watch this, watch this. Washington Center, good night, American 2249, which is the 4000.
I'm play catch up here. I'll get a call back to you in here in just a second. American 9999, contact Potomac Approach 119.7.
97, American 9999.
And JetBlue 319, what's your speed?
290 knots, JetBlue 319.
Thank you.
That JetBlue ahead of us? Probably.
We're flight level 190.
Probably him.
Or is they're not sure if you got us earlier, American 3204.
Oh, the profile's starting to come back, it looks like. He had us descending real early.
Washington American 2249, which 34,000.
Delta 5667, descend to maintain flight level 180. JetBlue 1185, contact Washington Center 126.87.
126.87, JetBlue 1185.
Delta Special JetBlue 319, contact Potomac Approach 119.7.
Been flying the Airbus now.
119.7, see ya.
Wait, I've been flying the Airbus now. I am in the Boeing big change. Yeah.
1511, descend via the Proud 2 arrival.
Yeah, it takes some getting used to.
We'll descend via the Proud 2, 3025 on the altimeter Delta 1511.
Pilot Club 178, climb and maintain, flight level 250.
250, Pilot Club 178.
Southwest 471, contact Boston Center on 125.32.
Boston Center 125.32 for Southwest 4701, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Washington Center, good day, Southwest 817, 190.
Pilot Club 178, turn right heading 100 via vector spacing.
100 right, Pilot Club 178.
Southwest 817, climb maintain flight level 350, that's the final.
Climb maintain 350, final, Southwest 817.
And American 3204, are you at 178
holding
right now?
at flight 190.
Stand by for check-in and break. American 3204, are you at Mach 0.78 right now?
Roger, 0.78, 370.
Alright, American 3204, maintain Mach 0.75 or less.
0.75 or less, American 3204.
American 3204, turn left heading 340 via vector spacing.
Left 340, 3204.
And Southwest 817, maintain 310 knots or greater, and then when you make that transition, do 0.79.
310 knots or greater, and 0.79, and Mach 0.79 once we transition Southwest 817.
That's interesting.
November 0, Kilo Bravo, contact New York 125.32.
2532, have a good night.
Where the hell is he?
Speed road 8073, contact New York Center 125.32.
It's like that scene from Airplane. He said 300 feet, 800 feet, 700 feet. What an asshole. I don't know what plane that thing was calling out. Oh yeah, just a false alert.
Southwest 621, cross chops at 1000.
Cross shops 11,000, Southwest 621.
Southwest 621, thanks. Do not exceed 280 knots.
Do not exceed 280, Southwest 621.
Southwest 621, contact Potomac Approach 119.7.
119.7, Southwest 621. 119.7, I thought I had that set up already.
2249, which is 34,000.
This should be slant we're about to talk to. Potomac Approach, Southwest 621, flight level 225, descending 11,000 to cross chops.
Southwest 621, Potomac Approach, descend via the Deal 3 arrival. Washington will be landing north, Houston altimeter 3022.
And descend via the MIDI 3 arrival, that's 3022 on the altimeter, Southwest 621. Yep.
Oh, sorry, you're on the MIDI 3. You can expect ILS runway 33 left.
33 left. I thought you said MIDI 3. If I read that back wrong, that's my mistake. Southwest 621.
It was my mistake because I thought you were going to DCA. You are on the MIDI, you are going to Baltimore, you can expect runway 33 left.
33 left, yeah, it wasn't crazy enough to go to DCA. Alright, I'm going to turn the music off here.
Traffic.
And again, with the traffic alerts. So, 33 left, let's take a look at the ILS approach. So, we've got Baltimore,
251, fly heading
BWI, which is the ILS localizer runway 33 left. We have our frequencies plugged in for who we know we're going to be talking to. That's going to be tower and ground. Those are both in radio 1. Localizer frequency is 111.7. Going to get those plugged in here right now.
Air Canada 19090 here.
So 111.7 in the navs. We'll set those to the active frequencies. I know you guys can't see what I'm doing, but I'm doing it off screen. Inbound course is 335 degrees, so again, going to get that set into the course selector, so that way we can track the localizer. Final approach fix is going to be at Grafe, which we have to cross at 1,500 feet. ILS decision altitude is 343 feet. Touchdown zone elevation and airport elevation are both going to be 143 feet, excuse me. I just screwed something up here.
Northwest 2124.
All right.
Potomac approach, good evening.
Our MSA is basically to the southwest of the VOR. The Baltimore VOR is 2,200 feet. Everywhere else, it's going to be 2,600 feet. In the event we have to go missed, it's a climb to 600, then a climbing left turn to 2,600 on heading 300 outbound on the Baltimore VOR radial 311 to Yanni and hold. So again, climb to 600, then a climbing left turn to 2,600 on heading 300 outbound on the Baltimore VOR radio 311 to Yanni and hold. Or Yanni. I have no idea. So I have us set up to transition onto the approach from Jans. We're probably going to get radar vectors, not that big of a deal. From Jans, we're going to fly inbound, catch the localizer, and then bring it in towards the runway. We want to cross Splat at 2,400 feet, then descend down to 1,500 to cross Grafe, catch the glide slope down to our decision altitude, which again is 343 feet. RVR and visibility does not apply. We have unlimited visibility this evening.
Baltimore VOR.
Descent rated around 130 knots, which is what I'm estimating for this approach right now. We're going to be looking for somewhere around 700 feet per minute on the descent, and it's going to take us probably about a minute and 50-ish seconds, call it a minute and 55 to get to the missed approach point in the event the glide slope goes down. We're looking for a medium intensity approach lighting system with a PAPI on the left-hand side, going to look something like this. And once again, we have our published missed approach right here.
Walker 251.
So we'll try and land 33 left. I don't know if for the community folder it says that we don't have the scenery for Baltimore. I think it's lying to me. Worst case, we try to land without the scenery there. If we can't do it, we'll go missed, and then we'll see if we can get 2-8. If they can't make it work, then we'll just disconnect and then land on our own. But even without the scenery, I think the runway is still there. At least the texture is there. So it's not like we're going to be hitting a tree. I know I did it once before.
Southwest 621 at Jans, cross Jans at or above 4,000, then after Jans clear ILS runway 33 left approach.
Jans at or above 4,000, and at Jans cleared ILS 33, Southwest 621.
And just confirming 33 left.
33 left, Southwest 621. I don't know what I said. What did I say? Did I not say 33 left? I don't know what I said. I don't know what I'd be saying.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we make our final descent into
Do auto brakes too. We don't need to do auto brakes, do we?
Bah.
Predicted required landing distance exceeds available landing distance. Oh, because I'm an idiot.
Potomac approach, descend via the DL3 arrival. Washington is landing north. Eastern altimeter 3022.
33 left. I don't know what I'd be saying. Alright, so we'll get the auto brake set to 2. Tell me this traffic one more time, I'm gonna punch you. I don't know what that's telling me. Look, 9,100, 8,000, 5,000. Like, what is
The
this?
instruction was cross Baltimore at and maintain 10,000. So maintain 10,000 for now. In contact Potomac approach 119.85 lower.
119.85 from HHC.
Walker 251 Heavy, you able to accept a visual approach from runway 33 left?
We will set this to 343.
I'm looking for the airport right
Oh,
now.
whoops,
Walker
I'm on the wrong
251
page.
Heavy.
Walker 251 Heavy, turn.
So
We'll keep you on the
343
ILS
on the
just in case you
minimums.
don't pick up side of it. It's actually going to be at your like 4, maybe to 5
And yeah,
o'clock
VRF
now,
is
1
130, so our approach speed is going to be 135.
Roger, we'll maintain on the ILS. Walker 251 Heavy. I figure when we turn base, we'll be able to see it.
Yep, no problem. You can turn right heading 240 now, vectors for the approach.
240 vectors for the approach. Walker 251 Heavy.
It doesn't want to maintain speed. The 777's been doing that too. It just does not want to like follow that speed bug.
Walker 251
For
Heavy, you can
whatever
also
reason.
descend to maintain 2,400.
2,400 Walker 251 Heavy.
Alright, I know I'm being quiet, just trying to stay focused here because things are going to start getting a little chaotic. Why are you leveling off? Stop. Oh, because we're coming up on...
Here, regional 4151,
We're coming up on, what is it?
12,000 with Delta.
Snaps? Chops. Not even close.
Canadian Regional 4151 Potomac approach. Good evening. You can cross Baltimore at and maintain 10,000, speed 250 knots, and Washington will be landing north. Your Baltimore altimeter 3023.
That's 3023.
Yeah, why are you not maintaining 250 knots? What is wrong with you?
250 and 10,000.
Unable 250 knots at MIDI? Why? Oh, because you're going to be...
Walk
I
251,
know
turn
why.
right heading 300, intercept runway 33 left localizer.
300 intercept.
Because it wants to go at 240 below 10.
One
We
way,
don't want
33
that,
left,
though.
left, Walker
Oh, wait, hang on.
251 Heavy.
Yeah, we want 250.
Walk 251 Heavy, 8 miles from Splat, maintain 2,400 till established on a localizer, cleared ILS runway 33 left
Well, let
approach.
me do it.
Clear for the ILS, 33 left approach, maintain
Let's do this then. We're going to
2,400
open
to
the speed
establish
window. We'll
Walker
leave it at
251 Heavy.
250. We're going to turn the landing lights on.
Delta 1 approach, this is Delta
And the wing light's going to come
I have
on.
the question, what is the delay for departure?
Delta 5667, say again your question?
What is the delay for departure on 16?
I have no idea.
Nah.
Okay, thank you.
Just straight up, not a clue.
Air Canada 1909 Heavy, in contact Potomac approach 119.85.
119.85, good day, Air Canada 1909 Heavy.
JetBlue 319, same message,
Right,
Potomac
so
approach 119.85.
Jans is right there, which we have to cross at or above 4,000.
Rochester 319.
Then we still got Baltimore Tower is 119.4. And then ground is 1219. So we have that in there. So we're good. Frequencies are where they need to be.
Good approach, Walker 251 Heavy has to field in sight, finally.
Okay, no problem. You're already clear for the ILS approach, but you're clear for the visual approach now, and you can contact Baltimore Tower 119.4.
Over Tower 19-4, visual approach 33 left, Walker 251 Heavy.
Is he in front of us? He's got to be.
National Ground, Southwest 94, just off of 1 on Mike.
Northwest 2124, turn right heading 140, descend and maintain 4,000, vectors for the approach.
Turn right heading 140, descend and maintain 4,000, expect to vector approach. Northwest 2123.
This is a northwest. All right, so we'll do another quick briefing of the ILS approach. So we have the localizer frequency 111.7 loaded into both of the radios. 335 is the inbound course. Final approach fixes at Grafe, which we have to cross at 1,500 feet. ILS decision altitude is 343 feet. Airport and touchdown zone elevations are both 143 feet. And then minimum sector altitude southwest of the VOR is 2,200 feet. Pretty much anywhere else, it's going to be 2,600 feet, so we'll just want to be cognizant of any terrain or obstacles that we may encounter along the way. In the event we have to go missed, it's a climb to 600, then a climbing left turn to 2,600 on heading 300 outbound on the Baltimore VOR radio 311 to Yanni and hold. And then we have to cross Jans at 4,000, Splat at 2,400, and then Grafe at 1,500. Catch the glide slope, ride it on down to our decision altitude. Again, ILS decision altitude is 343 feet. If we get to 343 feet and we deem it is not safe to land, we're going to climb to 600, then start a climbing left turn to 2,600 on heading 300, intercept the Baltimore radio 311 outbound to Yanni and hold.
Descend 10,000 cross Baltimore level B737 knots, altimeter 353, and copy landing north there, Canada 7080.
So I'll get the rest of the lights turned on here so that way when we drop the gear, they'll be on. Will you accept this flight in ACARS? Which one? If you do a flight, I'll accept it, yeah.
American 2923 Potomac approach, good evening. Washington will be landing north, Baltimore altimeter 3023. And when able, recycle transponder.
Brown's going offline at Baltimore?
007.
0007 and altimeter 3023, American 2923.
Oh, if you're flying to Southwest, then no, that we won't be able to. I mean, if you're flying to Southwest on the network and you're using like a Delta livery for whatever reason, I can do it. But if you're not using like a SkyTeam livery, then I won't be able to approve it. Because it tells me in the ACARS what livery it is, and if it's anything other than a SkyTeam livery, then we can't take it. That looks like it's Baltimore. That's looking like a runway. I'm going to say we have the scenery.
Baltimore departures, good evening, Southwest 1580, 3,500 feet, climbing on the Lindsay departure.
Southwest 1580 Potomac departure, better contact, good evening. Delta 5667, contact Potomac approach, 119.85.
119.15.
Is there a difference between course and heading? Yes, course is your track over the ground. Heading is the heading that you're flying. So your heading is not always going to equal your course.
23, do I have you on frequency?
So right now, what we're looking here is our heading is about, what is that, that's like 320, and our course is 324. So we're tracking 324 degrees over the ground, and our heading is about 320.
Go ahead, 303.
All right, so.
Yeah, did I already give you your
localizer? Where's that's Vorlach? Right, Vorlach.
North.
Yeah, you gave me that, and you gave me the altimeter and next squad.
Okay, I'm sorry about that.
No worries.
Right, let's go flaps 5. And we'll arm the speed brake.
Northwest 2124 heavy fly heading 150, vectors for the approach.
Fly heading 150, Northwest 2120.
Southwest 621, contact Baltimore Tower, 119.4.
119.4, Southwest 621. Thanks, Lant.
See you, Cross.
All right, let's.
251, welcome to Baltimore. Say parking.
Look for parking on Echo 3, walk 251 heavy.
All right, gear down. Set our go around
Walker
altitude.
251, taxi to the ramp via Papa Bravo.
Papa Bravo to the ramp, Walker 251 heavy.
And we'll go flaps 20. Baltimore Tower, Southwest 621, ILS 33 left.
Traffic 621, Baltimore Tower, 1010 at 6 runway, 33 left, clear to land.
33 left, clear to land, Southwest 621.
Traffic.
And below 156, flaps full.
Traffic.
Shut up. Flying sideways, yeah. Alright. Approach mode.
Radio altimeter.
Alright, here we go.
Traffic.
Shut up. Right. Auto throttle off. Alright. Freaking TCAS, man. Shut up. You're not even pointing anything out. You're just saying traffic solely to piss me off. Shut up. That car on I-95 is not traffic I should be worried about. Shut up. Figured.
Approaching minimums. 300. Minimums.
Landing. reversers. Auto brakes deployed. We'll get off right here.
7621, welcome to Baltimore. Exit right when able, and taxi to the ramp via Tango. Have a good one.
Please remain seated.
Okay, we'll exit right here on Foxtrot, Tango to the ramp, Southwest 621. Thanks for all your help tonight.
Position and all carry-on items completely under the
Alright,
seat
so we'll
in
come
front
up
of you.
here.
When the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign, please be careful when opening the overhead bin. Items
Speed
may
brakes
have
up,
shifted
flaps
during
up. Let's get the
flight and
APU
could
fired
fall.
up real quick.
You may now use the
11000,
cellular
21000,
function of your small
31000.
portable electronic devices, but please remain seated and leave your
Wing
carry-on
lights
stowed.
off. Strobe's
Please
coming
be
off.
advised the aircraft
And
doors
we're going to
will
take
open
gate
during
Alpha
ground
11, which is going to be one of these
For your
gates right
safety,
over
please
here.
ensure that you and any children
So
you
we'll
are
just take
supervising remain
one. The
clear
APU is
of
not going to
front
be
and
fired up by the
back
time we park, so we'll
If
take
you are
our time
connecting
here.
to another Southwest flight,
Hour and 16
please
minutes
check the
total
monitors in
time.
the terminal for your flight and gate number. We
I
certainly
got head
enjoy
pets on
sharing part of
touchdown.
our day
Did
with
I?
you. We know
Didn't
you
even
have a
notice it.
choice when you fly,
Well, at least
and
the
we thank you
scenery
for
is
choosing
here.
Southwest Airlines.
Unless maybe Asobo added a new scenery when they updated something. Because there wasn't anything in the community folder. Loki got nervous.
1098, hold short, runway 28.
Yeah, let's take that gate right there. That looks like a pretty decent gate.
Wind 010 at 6.
Here to the left. Oh, is that the Southwest plane that I saw right there?
Clear for
Hang on.
takeoff, runway 28, Southwest 1098.
That you way out over there? Yeah. That's a Sancho. I actually don't think I'm at a Southwest. I'm at gate Alpha 5. Whatever. Alright, so we're gonna come right here. Okay. So let's do this. We'll get the parking brakes set. We'll get the music turned back on. And we'll wait for the APU. Actually, the APU might already be... Oh, the APU's already done. All right, cool. So let's get the lights turned on. APU generators on. APU bleed on. ISO valve coming to open. Engines are stable, or at least they look like they're stable. Yeah, so we'll kill both engines. And then at 40% N2s, we'll kill the beacon light. Beautiful. So beacon light coming off. And then we'll come over here. We'll get the chocks in. So set the chocks. And then we'll request the jet bridge. Seatbelt signs are going to come off. Beautiful. Oh, thanks, Kamas. Minus 1887. All right, so let's get the landing rate prediction done. The most important part. All right, are you guys ready? In 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Not bad. Not bad. Minus 202. So you got close, Kamas. You got close. So let's do prediction. Let's see what we got. Between 151 and 225, it looks like we got 3 winners. Jojo, I swear to God. 151 to 225. Let's see who our lucky winners are. If I can get this to...
1098, contact departure. You may be away, so...
So we have Moonshot, Sancho, and Kamas. Well, Kamas won, but he didn't win any nuggies. He bet 0 and got 0. So Moonshot and Sancho both got 1705. So congratulations to the, I guess, 3 of you. I guess technically is a win, even if it's a draw. I mean, technically you didn't lose, but you also didn't win. It's like the War of 1812. So it's like, you didn't lose, but it's not really a victory. I don't know. How do you even bet 0? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I don't know. Manually honor their nuggies? Yeah, exactly. I can't bet the nuggies. I think it falls under gambling laws in my country. Oh, really? Oh, that's... Man. But it's all fake, though. It's not like you're doing... It's not like you're, like, gambling actual money, though. There's no monetary value. That's strange. That's strange. But yeah, anyway, let's do this. Let's take a poll on where we're gonna go next. And then we'll get ourselves set up here. So, we'll do a poll, and we'll do where do we fly next. So we said we'll do the two going to the south. We'll do Richmond and Charlotte. So Richmond is RIC, and that's where our friend Stu is controlling tonight. And then we'll also do Charlotte, which is KCLT. And then the other one we said is Albany. So that'll be Albany, New York, KALB. And then in Rochester, we've never been to Rochester on stream, I don't think. So Rochester will be the other one, which I believe is KROC. Let me just double check. KROC. So those will be our votes. Yeah, Rochester, United States. So we'll let that run for 2 minutes. That poll is open now. It is strange, but who am I to... Yeah, I mean, it's silly, but yeah, like, listen, what can you do? You know, I definitely get that. So yeah, let's do that. So that poll will be open for the next 2 minutes. And while you guys are deciding on that, I'm going to get the FMS initialized here. I'm also going to turn down the radio for the ATC so it doesn't get too distracting here. So we'll do KBW. I believe we're at gate A5. I'm going to put A5 in here. And it's not in database. You know what? Fine. I don't want you to freaking give it to me anyway. So we'll do that. Southwest 621 is going to be our call sign. And then what I'll do is I will get everything unloaded here. So we'll set empty. Am I not joking? About what? The gambling thing? I have no reason to believe that they'd be making that up. So, yeah, about another minute left on that vote. You guys better not be indecisive on this. Something better fucking win. You know, you guys were indecisive making me pick what game I was going to play on Tuesday. I was not planning on that. Let me double check. There was an article from Twitch. It's interesting. You know, you guys suck. So we have Charlotte or Rochester. We have 3 for Charlotte. We have 1 for we have 3 for Charlotte, 3 for Rochester. So, shall we put this up to a random number generator? We'll do between Charlotte and Rochester. So Charlotte will be 1, Rochester will be 2. Let me pull this up. Random number generator. So let's pull this up on the Googles. So we'll do the best out of 3. So we'll bring this over here. So Charlotte's number 1, Rochester is number 2. All right. So we have 1 for Rochester. We have 2 for Rochester. Okay. I just hit it like 17 times. Rochester it is. All right, we're going to Rochester. All right. So we'll do KRO. Say random number generator. It gives number 2 7 times in a row. So we'll do Rochester. So let me get this going. Let's bring this up over to here, and we'll get a new flight going. So we have Southwest 621 is our call sign. Departure is BW. And arrival is Rock. Alternate's going to be auto. Departure time is going to be... What time is it right now? It's 02:40. So let's make it a half hour from now. We'll do 03:20. Seems fair. Aircraft type is going to be... Let's see. The Boeing 737. Can't find it. Where is it? There it is. User roulette next time. It wouldn't have mattered. It's either 1 or 2. I don't think it's because roulette is basically a random number generator, right? It's like the same thing. Cost index is going to be 20. Still going to be a pretty short flight. It's an hour and 20-minute block time, so probably like an hour in the air, just like this was. So yeah, everything else here looks fine. Taxi out, taxi in times, we can leave those as is. I don't think we're going to get any delays going to Rochester out of Baltimore. There's not really a whole lot of people that are here. I think everybody's going to DCA and well, this also isn't an event field. Baltimore's not an event field, and that's like why I flew here. So, to be expected. The scheduled block time is an hour and 20. Departure runway is 28. Arrival runway is 28. Altitude, passengers, freight, payload, 0 fuel weight. We'll set those at auto. Route of flight is right here. Upon departure, we're going to fly the Lindsay 1 through the Jerez transition, Q227 to Stubborn, and then to the Gibby fix. And then from Gibby, we're going to fly directly to the Rochester airport. Pretty easy. There's no arrivals going in there. Very nice. So we'll hit generate flight. And flight number, call sign, both going to be Southwest 621. Departure's Baltimore. Arrival is Rochester. Alternate's going to be Buffalo. Aircraft is the 737. Departure date and time is going to be February 8th at 03:20. Airtime is 59 minutes. Block time is an hour and 39 minutes. Initial altitude is 31,000 feet. A cruising altitude, not cruising altitude, a cost index of 20. Route distance is 279 nautical miles. Average winds are going to be 290 degrees at 114 knots. So it's going to be a little bit of a headwind, but nothing too crazy. It'll be pretty much like what it was coming out of from Boston. Block fuel is going to be 12,225 pounds, 5,188 of which are going to get us to Rochester. 148 people on board with 7,400 pounds of cargo. Zero fuel weight is 120 over 121. Takeoff weight is 131 over 155. Landing weight is 126 over 129. Upon departure out of Baltimore, we're going to fly the Lindsay 1 departure through the Jerez transition, Q227 to Stubborn, direct to Gibby, and then directly to the Rochester airport. Cruising speed is going to be 438 knots at a cruising altitude of flight level 310, so we'll be flying a little slow this evening. We're going to have 11,505 pounds of fuel as our min takeoff, which is 2 hours and 25 minutes worth of fuel. Taxi fuel is 750 pounds, which is 30 minutes worth. And then coming on down here, we're going to get this pre-filed on the VATSIM network. Make sure all of this looks good, which to me it looks like it does. We'll just put our little VATSIM 101 shameless plug in here. File flight plan. That's getting routed up to the air traffic controllers where they'll be able to see that. And here in just a little bit, they will be able to give us our clearance. So let's get this all loaded into Navigraph and into the plane. And then what we'll do is we'll come back over to our EFB. We'll get this loaded in. And we'll get the fuel truck out here. Throw some fuel on this bad boy. So, fuel target is going to be, it was 12,240, right? Or something. 12,255. 12,255. So what we'll do is we'll get the fuel truck out here, and while the plane is getting refueled, we'll take a short break instead of voting the roulette better. Yeah, right. Well, I'd like you guys to have a say on where we're gonna fly. You know, I don't want to put the dick and dictator around here. Yeah, so once the fuel truck gets hooked up, we start fueling. We'll take a short break. I'll refill my water bottle, and then we'll come back and then get this party started. Come on, you slow-ass fuel truck. I would have been out here by now. Dude, where are you? Hurry up. There we go. All right, so let's get this started. Let's take a quick 2-minute break. If you guys want to get up, get something to eat, something to drink, use the restroom, whatever the case is, now is going to be the time to do it. So, like I said, 2 minutes. When we come back, we'll finish setting up the plane. We'll get our clearance, and we will continue on our second leg over to Rochester, New York. So, don't go too far. We will be right back. The head pats. Let me wait for the head pats to be over. Man, that thing goes on for a while. All right, right back. All right. Let's get this turned back down here. All right, so let's, well, maybe we should call and get our, oh, he actually sent us our clearance already. Look at that. So we have ACARS PDC, call sign is Southwest 621, equipment's the Boeing 737/Lima, departure is Bewey, destination is Rock. Route from Baltimore, we're going to fly the Lindsay 1, departure through the Jerris transition. Q227 is Stubborn, then to Gibby, and then to the Rochester Airport. Altitude is 310, squawk code is 5615. Remarks, cleared the Lindsay 1 departure, Jerris transition, climb via the SID, expect 310, 10 minutes after departure. Frequency is 119.7. We're going to be talking to Slant again. And contact ATC for push. Cool. So that's really good. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make Slant question this. So we're going to give a fucking slout out. We're going to give a shout out to a very good friend of the channel, Slant Alpha Adventures. If you don't know who he is, well, actually now he's like the training coordinator for the VATSIM network. It's a new position that he got, but he's been a really good friend of the channel for a really long time. Really good guy. Loves to teach people just like what we do on here. He does a lot more of the general aviation type of stuff. So if you're somebody that's looking to get into more of like the GA side of VATSIM, Slant Alpha is definitely somebody that you want to check out. He does a whole bunch of different fly-ins and a whole bunch of different events that he puts together. So he's a lot of fun to hang out with. So if you are looking for another VATSIM creator, make sure you check out Mr. Slant Alpha Adventures. And he's also a VATSIM controller, as you have heard earlier before. So really cool guy. So make sure you spread some love in his direction for the amazing ATC services we were able to get from this evening. Oh, no, you clipped it. Oh, no, you clipped it. And I do want to remind everybody, because I don't think I've said it yet this stream, we are still raising money for the California Fire Foundation, which is it's an organization that both helps the firefighters that get hurt while they're on the job, as well as helping out the people that have been affected by the wildfires in California. So we have a community goal that's set for the fundraiser that's going to be open for, you know, however long it takes. So it's all done through Twitch, so you don't need to worry about sending me money and then sending it out to them. Everything is done through Twitch directly, so if you go to where you would normally get a subscription for the channel, you'll see a donate button that's there, and then that's how you would do it. So I do ask, if you are considering throwing any money at the channel, that you instead consider donating it to the California Fire Foundation so they can continue their efforts with helping the people affected by the wildfires recover, because it's just utter devastation, and it's absolutely insane, the destruction that's occurred out over there. Say what you want about California, but nobody deserves that. So we'll release the fuel truck and we'll start getting the people loaded up. So we'll do, where was that? Ground services. So yeah, we'll do the passengers. Why is it? Oh, because the door's not open, right? What's up, Speedy? How you doing? So we'll get that started. I'm not going to spend 36 minutes waiting for these goddamn baggage trucks to get out here. So I'll just do all the baggage manually. So we'll do 5,000 in the back. And then it was 2,400 in the front. Because it's 7,400. It's 7,400 pounds of cargo, right? Yeah, 7,400. So we'll get the people loaded in. Yes. So let's come down here. Departure is going to be the Lindsay 1 off of runway 28. It's going to be the Jerris transition. From Jerris, it's going to be Q227 to... Where'd it go? To Stubborn, which describes me pretty accurately. Then we're going to go to Gibby. Now, does Rochester have a VOR at it? Because then I can just put the VOR. Yes, Rochester has a VOR. So we'll just fly to the Rochester VOR. That way, after Gibby, it's not going to try and throw us in a holding pattern. That's weird. This did not give us the Lindsay 1. Okay, there we go. Cool. So we have that. So we'll wait for everybody to get loaded up. And... yeah, that took no time at all. Cool. So let's do this. We'll take a look at the Lindsay 1 while we're here waiting for 140 people to get on board the plane. So we have Potomac departures on 128.7. Let's verify if that frequency... oh, whoops. If that frequency is active. I believe that was what was in our clearance. I already forgot. No, 119.7. Excuse me. Right. 119.7 is Potomac departure. Transition altitude is 18,000 feet. Plane has to be RNAV-1 capable with either 2 DMEs and an IRU or a GPS on board. This plane is equipped with a GPS and 3 independent INS systems. So we... no, this one has 2 INS systems. Never mind. So we are good to go there. Radar required, jet aircraft only. All aircraft ATC climb gradient. If unable to accept climb rate, advise ATC prior to taxi. We'll take a look at that here in a minute. I don't think that's going to be a problem for us. Big ball of spaghetti. I do like spaghetti, but not when it looks like this. So runway 28 is going to be coming out in a this way direction. Holy shit. So it looks like upon departure, we're going to fly direct to Jalen. From Jalen, we're going to fly to Addy. From Addy, we're going to fly to Terps at or above 11,000 feet. So remember, altitude restrictions. Where the altitude falls in reference to this line is whether you have to be at it, above it, or below it. Altitude's above the line. You have to be at or above 11,000 at Terps. Then we fly out to Lindsay at or above 14,000 feet. Then our transition over here at Jerris is where we're going to fly to after that. Then from Jerris, we join that Q222 airway and continue on our flight plan route. So taking a look at these little insets here, it does look like upon departure out of runway 28, it's going to be heading at 285 degrees until we get to 644 feet. Then we're going to fly direct to Jalen, and then from Jalen out to Addy. 644, then direct to Jalen, on track 287 to Addy, then track 292 to cross Terps at or above 11,000. Top altitude is going to be 16,000 feet for us. From Terps on track 330 to cross Lindsay at or above 14,000, then on assigned transition. Maintain 16,000, expect filed altitude 10 minutes after departure. Climb gradient for runway 28, standard with a minimum climb gradient of 500 feet per nautical mile to 644 feet. So that's going to be pretty low. We're going to be flying at somewhere around 150 knots probably. So we're going to be looking for, call it 2,000 feet a minute. No, I'm sorry, that's 780 feet. So we're looking at 1,250 for 500 feet per nautical mile. So we're going to be climbing almost triple that on the initial climb out. So that's not going to be a problem for us at all. But I will leave this chart up here for another minute or so in case anybody does have any questions. You can feel free, pop them on in the chat. I'd be more than happy to answer those for you. Let me bid on my next flight here. So we're going to go to my ACARS. We're going to go from Biwi to Rock. And we're going to book this flight. And then we're going to come over to bookings, and then we're going to fly it. There we go. Boom, shakalaka. I'm going to switch my squawk code. Let me just pull this up real quick. Squawk code is... Get 5615. So 5, 6, 1, 5. So we're already in mode C. Well, actually, let me... I'll turn that to mode C only, not TARA. And then for the dudes, we have 80. Okay, so we're about halfway there. Then we're going to set our radios here for the frequencies we know we're going to need. So this is the tower frequency, right? Yeah, there's no ground controller, so 119.4 is tower. Then we're going to go to 119.7 for departure. So we'll get that set in the standby for radio 2, or for radio 1, not radio 2. Yeah, and then once we get up, we'll get center controller a little bit later on. Not that big of a deal. I still have no idea what this thing is for. This flight dynamics thing. I don't know what that's for. Nobody can tell me. We'll look at the ATIS one more time. So we have ATIS information alpha. Winds are 010 at 6. Visibility is 10 feet. Clouds 25,000. Temperature 4. Dew point -8. Altimeter is 3023. Let me adjust my altimeter. 3023. Rival aircraft expect visual or ILS approach runway 33 left to runway 33 right. Departing 2833 right. NOTAM simultaneous approaches are being conducted to parallel runways. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. VFR aircraft, say direction of flight and aircraft type. FlightSim 2020 users, be advised, default scenery is missing 15 right, 33 left. Freeware update available on flightsim.to. Advise on initial contact if unable, 15 right, 33 left. And advise you have information alpha. Okay. So not really too crazy. So we have 40 more people to put on board the plane. And then we'll have to call when we are ready to push back. Now, whether or not we're going to get any ATC services into Rochester has yet to be determined. But we do have Boston Center that is up there. Oh, no, it's Cleveland Center that controls Rochester. And we do have Cleveland Center that is up. So maybe they'll stay up the entire time. Maybe they won't. I don't know. Hopefully they do. It's not a very long flight. So we should be okay. So, come on, 28 more people. Move faster. Board the plane. Oh, you know what I can do? I can turn the seatbelt signs on.
Contact Washington Tower 119.1. You're on Baltimore Tower. Oh, yeah, 119, sorry.
Seabird 228 Heavy is finally ready for taxi.
Stand by.
Okay. Get on the plane.
Over to departure 19.77.
We need speed loaders for planes like we have speed loaders for airsoft guns.
Seabird 228 Heavy.
That might be painful, but it would work.
Taxi via. Runway 28 taxi via Bravo Charlie Uniform 1.
Taxi via Bravo Charlie Uniform 1. Runway 28 for departure. Seabird 228. Thank you. Baltimore Tower 870.
November 8867 Sierra.
Okay.
Do you want runway?
So, 4 more people, then we'll get ourselves ready to go here. Come on. Oh, the 2 slowest people. There we go. Back over to the EFB. Performance tool. We're going to do this here. So we're going to be taking off on runway 28. Report the weather. Looking good. So cell temp is 46. And flaps are going to be set to 1. So let's come back over here. So zero fuel weight looks good. Block fuel is going to be 12.3. And then... Oh, no, I'm sorry. Oh, no, yeah, 12.3. Then we're going to have reserve fuel is going to be 3.1. Cost index is 20. Cruising altitude is going to be 310. Winds aloft are going to be... Well, we'll just do top of climb. So 292 at 122 is our winds. So pretty freaking windy. And then our outside air temperature is minus 48. Whoop, that's a point. Minus 48. And then cell temp is going to be 46 degrees. What was the takeoff rating? Takeoff 1. Okay. So takeoff 1. From over here, flaps are going to be set to 1. Center of gravity is 21.1 with a trim of 6.1. Runway winds are going to be... where is the weather observation? Or the ATIS, I should say. Winds are 010 at 6. So considerably less windy here than it was in Boston. And then the runway slope, minus 0.1. There we go. And then we'll come back over here. V1 is 133. VR is 134. V2 is 138. So we're going to do 158 over here on the airspeed window. Altitude is going to be, what was it, 14,000? 16,000. So we have 16,000. And we'll do flight directors on. Auto throttle is going to be armed. And 285 is going to be our heading upon departure. So we'll come back over here. Let's get the jet bridge pulled away. And we're also going to get the music turned off while we're over here. So jet bridge is coming away. Door is closing. We're going to remove the chocks. Oh, shit. Yeah, I don't think they're coming back. We're going to get the tug set up. Anything ground maintenance-wise? No? Cool. We're all looking good. I didn't bust up all the tires. I don't think that's how you operate a tug. I've never towed a 737 before. Why is the door open? That should close automatically, or maybe in the 7.3, maybe it doesn't. When one door closes, another one opens. Other than that, the 737 is a fun plane to fly. All right, so let's get this radio turned up here. And let's give this guy a call. Yeah, still no ground. Baltimore Tower, Southwest 621, gate Alpha 5 with Alpha, requesting push and start.
Southwest 621, Baltimore Tower. Pushback onto Tango is approved. Face southeast and stay clear of taxiway Tango 2.
Okay, pushback onto Tango facing southeast is approved. We will remain clear of Tango 2, Southwest 621. So basically what he wants us to do, he wants us to push back. We're going to face southeast, which is this way on Tango, and we want to make sure we stay away from taxiway Tango 2. I don't think that's going to be a problem, but we'll be good. So, let's get ourselves pushed back here.
November 5 and 6 Golf. Good evening.
The tug driver is a little drunk, but it is showing that it's hooked up. So we'll get the anti-collision lights turned on. We'll get the air conditioning packs turned off. Oh, you know what I got to do? Let me switch this. So this is going to be 310. Landing elevation in Rochester is 559 feet. So we'll do 550.
The way to cancel my IFR.
All right, and Reverse.
You can just go
Ah!
ahead and disconnect. Have a good one.
What the fuck just happened?
Thanks, sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, we could have your attention for
Super
just a moment.
228
We'd
Heavy,
like
are
to
you
point
ready
out
to go?
the safety features
What
of
the
Oh,
our
hell was that?
737-700.
Roger,
The
November
safety
516
information
Golf.
card is in the
Pushback
seat
is
back or
approved.
luggage pocket
Face
in front of you.
southeast.
To fasten your seatbelt,
Face
slide the
southeast
flat
for
end
November
of the
5.
buckle. Pull the loose strap to tighten.
Super 228 Heavy, we are ready to go now. Sorry, we just have to fix the
Position your
controls.
I don't know what the hell that was.
Do you require full length?
Anytime you are seated. There are 6 emergency forward exit doors.
Installing hydraulics. Yeah, right?
28 Heavy, Roger.
All right, so we're going to come in here.
Cross runway 28.
And let's fire up engine number 2. I don't know what the hell that was.
28 line of way.
Oh shit, what did I just
Cross,
do?
28 Victor.
Tug guy, yeah, that's a tug guy's fault. Fuck him.
One life raft is located in the forward ceiling compartment. Two life rafts are located in the ceiling compartment at mid-cabin. In the event of a water evacuation, use the life vest under your seat. Remove the vest only if told to do so. Pull the red strap to open the container and remove the pouch.
Look at him, he's not even hooked up to the plane. He's remote controlling it. Bro's working from home. What an asshole.
Buckle it in the front and hold it tight.
Super 228 has wind 3507 runway 28 takeoff.
I can never get the pushback right on this stupid plane.
Your vest has a light that turns on automatically in the water.
Fire him? Yeah, I
Please
know.
refer to the safety information
What a
card
dick.
for use of a life vest on an infant. Flight attendants will distribute additional vests if needed. We are coming by to check that your seatbelt is fastened. Your seat back and tray table are in a
Alright,
full
so we'll
upright and locked
get the tug
position,
off my
and your
plane.
carry-on items are
Get off
completely
my
under the seat in front
plane.
of you or in an overhead bin.
Alright,
leaving
so
the
engine number
area
1.
from your seat clear.
Oh, I never
Smoking is
fired. I
not
never
allowed
started
on
the
board, including the
chronometer.
lavatory.
Oops.
The use and charging of electronic cigarettes is prohibited. Federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling,
would check if everything is all right in the back. Yeah. I don't hear any screaming.
It is also prohibited to consume alcohol that you have brought with you on this flight.
Delta 12, runway 28 taxi via Tango 2, Papa Uniform.
I wonder if that was the Microsoft Flight Sim like brake bug. Because the chocks were out, the parking brake was off.
Engine over to 280, Tango 2, Papa Uniform, Delta 12.
Overhead. To activate the flow of oxygen, hold down on the mask until the plastic tubing is fully extended. Place the mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Secure the mask with the elastic strap. Although oxygen will be flowing, the plastic bag may not inflate. Continue wearing the mask until otherwise
Okay, so we'll
notified
come
by
up
a
here.
crew member.
Engine generators coming online. And we'll get the packs on, ISO valve, auto. We'll let the APU run for another second or so just to make sure everything pressurizes. LNAV, VNAV coming on. Brake set to RTO.
Thank you for your
I did it again. I did it again. Systems, so we're going to do a flight control check. Aileron's good. Elevator's good. Rudders, good. Speed brake's good. Flaps coming to 1. Nice. Well, I think flaps 1 is just the slats. I don't think the flaps actually deploy. I think it's just the slats. I don't think that's like a proper configuration. But that's what this thing tells us to do. So that's what I'm going to do. And there goes Sancho. So let's come back up here. We will get the APU turned off. We'll get the dome light turned off. Taxi light coming on. And now let's call and get our clearance out of here. Baltimore Tower, Southwest 621, requesting taxi for departure.
Southwest 621, runway 28 taxi via Tango Uniform.
Runway 28 via Tango Uniform, Southwest 621. So that'll be Tango all the way out here, and then Uniform is right there. Take it all the way down to the end.
Uniform.
Pretty straightforward taxi here. So let's get ourselves moving. And we'll get the traffic rings turned on. We'll get the transponder set to TCAS RA. And off we go. I know in the 777 one time I had that same thing happen with the brakes, and I ended up getting like a tail straight. It actually deployed. There's like a tail skid. It actually deployed that. It took me a little bit to figure out how to like get that to like reset that. I was like, oh, like I don't want to be flying around with that thing out. I don't know what kind of issues it's gonna give me.
621, give way to the citation coming out of the ramp, just in front of you on Tango.
All right, we'll give way to the citation, Southwest 621. He says it's coming out of the ramp. Definitely does not model match to a citation. That thing is an A330. Who is that?
1212, will you be ready at the end?
Oh, that's Kim. Kim's flying with us to Rochester. Look at that. We got a little bit of a train. We got Sancho leading the pack, then we got Kim, and then we got me. Exciting.
Delta 1212, wind 350 at 7, runway 28, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 28, Delta 1212.
Go get him, Sancho. See if we can see him take off. Oh, he's getting on the runway right now. Falls through the cockpit ceiling. Listen, we have a weight limit on this plane for a reason.
Southwest 2503 at Bravo 4 with Bravo ready for push.
Southwest 2503, Baltimore Tower. Push onto Tango is approved face southeast, and I have a small amendment to your clearance.
Push onto Tango facing southeast, and we are ready to copy the amendment when you're ready.
Wow.
November 516 Golf, runway 28, line of point.
That sounds like Sancho. Yeah, Sancho's on that. He's on that Delta right there taking off.
Your cruise altitude will be 50210.
That's Sancho right there.
210 on the cruise, Southwest 2503.
Southwest 1429, final 33 left.
Southwest 1429, Baltimore Tower, wind 350 at 7, runway 33 left.
All right, let's get some things set up here. So the
crossing runway prior to arrival.
Turn off lights and come on. The burners are going to come on. Strobes are going to come on. Wing light's going to come on. We'll leave the landing lights off until we are lining up on the runway. Flip them off. No, I can't flip off Sancho. Sancho's a good bean. Be nice.
Delta 1212, contact departure.
Over departure, 1212. Good night.
There's the not so much a citation.
516 Golf, runway 28 clear for immediate takeoff traffic on a 1.5 mile final wind.
Ooh, that's cutting it close.
Cleared immediate takeoff runway 2.
Why did he say good night? Because he left the frequency. He transferred to another frequency. It's polite, and it's nighttime. You wouldn't say good day. Nighttime.
Southwest 621, runway 28, line of point.
28, line up and wait, Southwest 621. All right, who's ready? The landing lights are going to come on. Somebody just landed. It's like a Southwest.
November 516 Golf, contact departure.
Contacting departure, thanks, San Francisco.
Southwest 1429, welcome to Baltimore, exit right when able.
So we got everything
to the
set
ramp
up
via
here.
pop-up.
Exiting off 33 left and taxiing to the ramp via Papa, Southwest 1429.
What if you're a Brit? What do you mean?
Southwest 621, wind 3507, runway 28 clear for takeoff.
2-way clear for takeoff, Southwest 621. All right, power 40%. And Toga.
Airspeed's alive.
Confirmed.
80 knots.
Cross-checked.
In Southwest 1429, is this an active aircraft on the taxiway in front of me?
Affirm.
Positive rate of climb.
Gear up.
Southwest 621, contact departure.
Departure, Southwest 621, so long.
Baltimore 3700.
Number 516, Gulf Potomac, departure of intercontact, climb and maintain 16,000.
Up to 16,000, November 5 for Gulf.
Potomac approach, good evening, W5587, descending file with Echo,
Alright, TRA.
111,000.
Number 5587, Potomac, Washington will be landing north, eastern altimeter 3025.
Alright, 05 landing north and 3025 centimeter into 5587.
I'm at departure, Southwest 621, passing 2,800.
Southwest 621, Potomac, departure of intercontact, climb and maintain 15,000.
I maintain 15,000, Southwest 621. Our friend Slan Alpha, once again. We'll get those taxi lights turned off here. We'll pitch for 250 knots. May have gone a little bit faster than 250, but it's okay. Still see Kim in front of us. Sancho's not too far ahead of him.
Number 1 to Jaffa Bravo, are we clear to Argar?
No.
Uh, 123 Alpha Bravo, you should be joining
set the
Victor
autopilot.
44 at this time, right?
Affirmative. Number 1 to Jaffa Bravo.
Oh. Yeah, we're climbing at 4,300 feet per minute. We're just screaming here. We did remember to load the people on, right? Yeah.
American 987, contact Potomac approach 119.
All right, so passing 10,000.
Was that for 897?
So we'll get the
Sorry,
landing lights
897, American
off.
897, 1985.
Those off.
1985.
And then we'll come over here, wing light coming off.
American 2112, 4 miles from Splat, maintain 2,000 till 2,400 till established on the localized cleared island from 33 left approach.
We're gonna go by Sancho? I don't think so. We'll be flying at about the same speed.
Beer, wine, and liquor are available for purchase or with a valid drink coupon. There is a beverage
Yeah, I think we're all gonna be going the same speed.
Golf, contact Washington Center 1.
I think
3.72. Let them know
my
you're
cruising speed is actually
1,000.
pretty slow. Yeah, we're gonna be cruising at 0.73, so we're not gonna be going very
Flight
fast.
attendant serving you in the aisle and remain seated while the fasten seatbelt sign is on. We have
We'll get the music
lavatories
turned
in the
back
front
on
and
here.
back of the aircraft. The sign on the ceiling indicates whether the lavatory is occupied. Please do not form a line at the forward lavatory. Your safety will always be our #1 priority. So
Reagan,
please don't
approach
hesitate to let us know if you have other needs we can take care of.
And let's get the terrain. Well, terrain radar's already off, so we'll just get this brought out a little bit.
JetBlue 931, Potomac approach, cross Baltimore at and maintain 10,000 to 10,000, speed 250 knots, Baltimore altimeter 3025, and Washington will be landing north.
Washington
We're out
north,
climbing,
3025,
Kim.
thank you.
And confirm Baltimore at 10,000, speed 250.
Speed 250 and Baltimore at, what's that, 10,000?
Affirm. American 2112, contact Baltimore Tower, 119.4.
2112, that's a good number.
119.4, American 2112, we'll see ya.
Delta 3155, contact Potomac approach, 119.85.
119.85, so long as 3155.
Potomac approach, scan 05, level at.
Hopefully we get a handoff here soon so we can climb a little bit.
Scan 05, Potomac approach, you want 33 left, 33 right.
Give me just a moment, I'll call back.
And in 5587, I just realized, I think I checked in telling you that we were descending, so I believe you actually weren't clear for the deal 3. Yeah, we were just told to descend on 11,000.
Endeavor 5587, that's fine. You can descend via the deal 3 arrival, Washington landing north.
No, we'll be done on deal 3 and plan for landing north at Endeavor 5587.
Southwest 621, contact Washington Center 133.72. Let them know you're constrained to 150. 150,000.
All right, so that's 133.725, and we'll let them know the altitude. Southwest 621. Thanks for all your help tonight, Slant.
Potomac departure, good evening, Southwest 2503, climbing through 3,500.
Southwest 2503, Potomac departure, radar contact, climb via FIT.
Climb via FIT, Southwest 2503.
All right, 13372.
Rapid to
Boom.
Delta 1212.
Washington Center, Southwest 621, 15,000.
Southwest 621, Washington Center, maintain 15,000. Actually, Southwest 621, climb and maintain 17,000.
I maintain 17,000, Southwest 621. Get a whole 2,000 feet. There's got to be some kind of restriction for traffic. I wonder if it's because we're out climbing Kim. Okay.
Southwest 621, climb and maintain flight level 310.
I maintain flight level 310, Southwest 621.
Delta 1212, contact New York
So we'll hit this
Center,
little altitude interval thing again. And up to our cruising altitude we go.
American 4035, descend via the Freedom 6 arrival landing north, altimeter 3025.
This is the 6 arrivals, American 4035.
Actually, American 4035. For now, maintain flight level 310. I'll have traffic crossing beneath you.
Okay.
Roger, we'll stay
so we're above our transition altitude. That's not what I wanted to do, but it's what I got, apparently.
2002, thanks, San Francisco.
Southwest 621, I'll have a handoff for you shortly.
So if anybody does have any questions about anything that's gone on here in the last couple of minutes, feel free, pop them on in the chat.
You too, bye.
Like I said, with how chaotic these events get on Fridays, it's less time for me able to break things down and more of me just showing you what VATSIM looks like on these bigger events. But any questions you got, pop them on in the chat and we will certainly be able to answer those for you.
Southwest 621, 120.02 for you as well.
120.0, Southwest 621.
American 4035, traffic 12 o'clock, 15 miles, southwest on CRJ, flight level 300.
All right. Washington Center, Southwest 621, flight level 216, climbing flight level 310. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm on a frequency that doesn't exist. Yeah. Center Southwest 621, that frequency one more time, please.
From 120.02.
120.02, Southwest 621, thank you. 120.02.
2634, descend to the cabin.
Cross Clipper, 12000, Baltimore, Cemetery, second.
12002. How's the flight? Flight's good so far. Only messed up one frequency.
Delta 515, flight level 220, Derek Hobbs.
Delta 515, New York Center, good evening, welcome aboard.
New York Center, Southwest 621, flight level 242, climbing flight level 310.
Southwest 611, New York Center, climb and maintain level 310.
I maintain flight level 310, Southwest 621.
New York Center, JetBlue 5523 with you, flight level 220.
All right.
JetBlue 5523, New York Center, descend and maintain.
Back, I had the stream pause. You're good. How was the departure out of Baltimore, Sancho?
United 683, you with me?
Nope.
United 683 is 180.
Site United 683 cross Waynes, 10,000 at 250 knots. The Dulles altimeter 3024.
Alright, Wayne's 10,000, 250 knots, 683.
Yeah, he's got us stacked right behind each other. So, this is us. This little green plane is obviously us. This is Kim. And then that's Sancho right there. So they got us stacked. I didn't hear the transfer to DC Center. Yeah, it's fine. I copied down the wrong frequency when I went from DC to New York. So don't feel bad.
Golf, say Mach number.
Mach 0.83.
Damn. Girl's looking to set a speed record.
Southwest 621, do not exceed Mach decimal 83.
Do not exceed Mach decimal 83. We'll be at 0.73, so that certainly helps. Southwest 621.
Thank you. Maintain Mach decimal 73.
0.73, Southwest 621. Hello, Kim. Good to see you in the skies tonight.
.24, contact Potomac approach 119.7. Good night.
I rushed to jump on, had to go. You're good.
Baltimore approach
You are good, my friend.
27 Delta 5724.
That's fine. Yeah, it's definitely good to see you. Missed having you fly along. So we have a new contender now. We have our good friend Sancho in front of us.
83, contact Potomac approach 126.1.
Out in Delta 1212.
Alright, 126.1, that is 683, good night.
Man, it looks like we are expected to land at 0409, which is like that's like a half hour from now. We really already have to open up a landing rate prediction?
JetBlue 5523, cross Clipper at 12,000, the Baltimore altimeter 3025.
You can see his beacon flashing. Yeah, that's Kim.
12,000 for JetBlue 5523.
He's out over there. Yeah, it's Kim. Pray for my internet to stay. Yes.
Delta 515, New York City, you with me?
Delta 515.
So there's no...
Thank you, Delta 515, descend maintain flight.
There's no ATIS for Rochester,
Descend
so
maintain
let's take a look at the
180
weather
Delta
observation here.
515.
So we have KROC, METAR, KROC. So we have updated at 0254 on the 8th, so that is... It's about a half hour ago. Winds are 250 at 11, visibility is 10, few clouds at 18,000, temperature -7, dew point -12, altimeter is 3025. So, looking at our chart here, it looks like the most sensible runway for us to land on is going to be runway 22. So, winds are 250.
12, what is your expected Mach number?
They're
and,
coming from a this way direction, or like more like a that way direction. So yeah, 22 is what we're going to plan for, so that's what we'll set ourselves up with. What approaches do we have for runway 22? We do have an ILS, so we'll set up the ILS for runway 22.
Delta 12, can you do Mach decimal 80?
We'll get it up to 80.
And then we're probably not going to do the Rochester transition, so I'll just do vectors. So that'll be fine. How far off are we from our goal for what the charity?
Yeah,
it's like $300.
Level 220.
We're at 135 out of 500.
We're
doing good because we started it what, last week or the week before? No, I think it was last week is when we started it. So we're doing pretty good so far. Messing everyone's cruise speed. Yeah, you're out here fucking shit up.
12, contact New York Center.
What was I just
now.
doing? I forget.
Can we have a second?
Damn it. Okay, so now 4:13 on the arrival, so about 45 minutes. I was like, wait, the half hour is going to be way too short.
Over to center, 132.17, Delta 1212.
13217.
November 16 Golf, contact New York Center 132.17, good day.
3217, 5
Yeah, you're going to blow the doors off of Sancho.
JetBlue 5523, contact Potomac approach 119.7.
119.7, now we go to 85.3.
Yeah, it's a little turbulent. We'll leave the seatbelt signs on for right now. And... yeah, it's through the donate button.
Southwest 621, contact New York Center 132.17, good day.
13217, Southwest 621, so long. New York Center, Southwest 621, flight level 310.
Southwest 621, New York Center. ExecJet 200, contact New York Center 120.02.
02, Exec 200.
And then Cleveland Center will get us into Rochester. So I believe there is only one Cleveland Center controller that's up. Yeah, so 11987, we'll get that preset into here. 119... And the nice thing is that all these frequencies are near each other. 11987. Oh. So yeah, we'll be landing at a pretty reasonable time. It'll be 04:15. It'll be 11:15 my time. So yeah, that still gives me plenty of time to get some rest before tomorrow morning stream. So that'll be starting at what was it? It's at 13:30 or 1300. I think it's 13:30. Across the land. Yeah, 13:30. So we'll be starting tomorrow at 13:30 Zulu. So that's about, was that like 10 hours from now? So that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really excited about that. I think that's slotted to be like a 5-hour flight. A little bit longer. Yeah, we should be landing at around, I think like 1900 Zulu-ish.
Delta 1212 cross Gibby, out to maintain 16,000. The Elmira altimeter 3024, transition to 300
Won't be in tomorrow, I'll be at the
greater.
Great American Outdoor. Yeah, that's fine. You do not have to worry. He be talking to you, Central.
Delta 1212 cross Gibby, out to maintain 16,000, transition to 300 knots or greater.
Gibby at 16,000 at 300 knots or greater. Delta 1212.
Let's confirm that's in the transition to 300 or greater.
In the.
You know what that means, Sancho, in the transition?
So like whenever you transition from Mach number to indicated airspeed, you know, do that when the airspeed rates 300 knots, but do the Mach until that equals 300 knots.
Understood, thanks.
November 516 Golf, what's your indicated airspeed?
Yes.
I got 323.
November 516 Golf, speed 300 knots.
300 knots indicated from Golf.
He's gonna ask me what my indicated is. My indicated speed is potato. Potato speed, yeah, potato. Mach potat. Mach patat. So let's see. 0414, it's 0338. Give it like another couple of minutes, then we'll open up the landing rate prediction. My notification not working? What, for Twitch? I don't know. If you're talking about the donate thing, that works. Yeah, that's turned on. I don't know anything. Yeah, well, yeah, it didn't come up on. Are you sure you did it right? Are you sure it actually donated? Because it will come up if you do it. Now, let me check something. Maybe it's delayed? I don't know. I'm gonna try pulling something up here real quick. I can't see the donate thing on my own fucking stream, really? That's moderately annoying. You have to receipt through Gmail. If it doesn't trigger by the end of the stream, just show me it. Or if you just want to DM it to me in Discord, I can look at it and just make sure that it went through. But it might take a little bit for it to kick in.
November 516 Golf, cross Gibby out to maintain 16,000. The Elmira altimeter is 3024. Do not exceed 280 knots.
Cross Gibby. Sorry about that. I didn't get to Gibby. 280 knots.
November 516 Golf, cross Gibby out to maintain 16,000. The Elmira altimeter is 3024. Do not exceed 280 knots.
16,000 on Gibby. 30264. Do not exceed 280 knots.
Why What in the hell is happening right now?
Southwest 621, cross Gibby out of maintain 16,000, the Elmira altimeter 3024.
Cross Gibby at 16,000, that's 3024 on the altimeter, Southwest 621. We'll get this in here.
602, contact Cleveland Center 119.87.
No speed restriction for me because I'm already flying slow as fuck.
119er, decimal 87, quarter 602, good day.
So 40 miles to top of descent, so let's get this set up. We'll get the altitude set for 16,000. There we go, 15,000. And then it'll start the descent on its own. Our transition in the descent is going to be 261 knots, which is pretty much what we're flying at already, so that's fine. And it is bumpy up here. Why is it bumpy? No bump. Yeah, you didn't do it right, Palomino. You didn't do it right. You sent it to me.
516 golf turn right, heading 060, vector flaring trail separation.
You sent it to me. You didn't send it to...
Right.
To them.
060 for separation function.
And November 516 golf, you can maintain flight level 290 for now.
Maintain 290, 516 golf.
Let me just give me a second. Let me see. Yeah, you sent it to me. So you hit the donate button, but you didn't do it right. You didn't do it correctly. There's probably something that you were supposed to click and you didn't click it. Because it probably gave you the option to either send it to me or to send it to, or to them, and you sent it to me instead of them. I'll send it back to you, though. So let me see if I can do that right now.
And Air Center, Delta 386, we're inbound JFK, plan for the landing 8, arrival 370.
Delta 386, New York Center.
Yeah, I can issue a refund for it.
Geno out of maintain flight level 230.
Geno and maintain at 230, Delta 386.
November 516 golf, you're clear direct Gibby, cross Gibby out of maintain 16,000.
There you go.
Gibby, cross Gibby, out of maintain 16,000,
So I sent it back to you. Or it should go back to you. It says it processed it, so... yeah, you'll be getting that back. No worries.
Delta 1212, contact Cleveland Center 119.87, good day.
Over to Cleveland Center. Good night.
Yeah, because I'm in the thing right now. I don't know what you did, but you didn't do it right. Because if I go to it, it just if I hit the donate button, it pulls it up, and then it just asks for your name, first and last name, and then it's the payment option. So whatever you did, you didn't do it right. Derp-a-derp. It's all good. Oh man, it is real bumpy up here. Why is it so bumpy? Stop being bumpy. The wind's not even shifting. You're just being a brat.
Brickyard 3630, flight level 310.
Brickyard 3630, New York Center, good evening. You can cross Hayde at maintain flight level 180, transition to 300 knots or greater.
Cross Hayde at 180, 300 knots or greater, Brickyard 3630.
As confirmed, it's transition to 300 knots or greater, please.
Transition 300 knots or greater, Brickyard 3630.
Awareness check. We awake. Bah! Awareness check by putting me in a box.
And
put me in the timeout box.
45 2T. We're passing flight level 300 or 360 direct dinner.
American 4513, New York Center.
All right, so we'll bring this in a little bit.
November 516, call contact Cleveland Center 119.87, good day.
That's what we got in our standby radio here. Fox.
New York Center, good night. American 4722, flight level 278, climbing flight level 380.
American 4722, New York Center, good evening.
Oh, we could probably open up the landing rate prediction now, so let's get that going. So we'll have this running again. So that'll be open for the next 30 minutes. So just like before, you can bet your nuggies on what you think the landing rate's going to be. And then once we land in Rochester, I'll show you what the landing rate is. So that way you know I'm not making it up. So you have 30 minutes. Get your bets in, everybody. And good luck. Because knowing me, you might need it. I am very unpredictable. I am predictably unpredictable. I'm like a tornado. Yeah, so Sancho and Kim are way out in front. When I was a kid, I made a fox with a cardboard box and called it Boxy. Alaska's persona confirmed. Pause and stream. See you on the end. All right, Sancho. We'll see you in a bit. That's a threat. Somebody's on the ground in Rochester already.
Southwest 621, contact Cleveland Center 119.87, good day.
119.87, Southwest 621, so long.
Got a 1117. Repeat again, score 12, I'm sorry.
Just in time to hear Sancho struggling.
Cleveland Center, Delta 1015, back in the car. Delta 1015, welcome back. Delta 212, cross 30 miles to the south of the Rochester Airport at maintain 1000. Rochester, actually Delta 212, let's do this. Sliding 320, maintain 4000. This will be a vector for the ILS 22 approach. I'm looking for the visual approach for runway 22 and looking for something else.
On the ground in about 20 minutes or so. Thank you for flying Southwest Airlines.
That should be fine. Let's get us a heading at a descend and maintain 4000, and we need a heading for 1212.
4000 heading 320.
320.
Cleveland Center, Southwest 621, flight level 285, descending 16,000 to cross Gibby.
Southwest 621, Cleveland Center, hello, Rochester, altimeter is 3025. I'll have lower in about 3 minutes for you.
Affirm, Southwest 621, thank you.
Number 516 Golf, cross 30 miles to the south of Rochester at maintain 1000.
So 30 miles south of Rochester.
South of the airport, 1000 folks go.
So let's do this. We have the VOR that we can use. So what I'll do is, it's 30 miles south. What's the VOR frequency? 111.0. No, 110.0. So let's do this. 1100.
986 Cleveland Center, welcome, clear at Lundy.
And let's see if I can remember how to use this fucking thing. I have to switch the radial. I just need to know what radial I'm on, or what radial I will be on. Yeah, you know what? Let's wait till we get to. Yeah, we're not even receiving the Rochester VOR yet.
Yeah, Delta 1014, circuit descent via the Farrell 2 arrival, please.
110.0. Yeah, we're not even receiving the VOR frequency yet, so we're not going to know.
Contact Detroit approach on 126.22.
6.22.
United 3932 New York approach, or correction, New York Center 132.17.
3217, good night.
I'll show you how we can plug in a radial, like a waypoint or like a fix from a radial on a VOR. So that way we don't have to guess, we can actually put in a fix and then we can cross at that fix at whatever altitude they want us to cross at. Pretty neat. But yeah, once we actually start receiving the signal from the VOR, we'll be able to do that. But right now we're not even picking it up.
Number 516 Golf Sliding 320, maintain 4,000, maintain, top discretion, maintain 4,000 vector for the visual press runway 22.
Heading 320,
So,
maintain 4,000, pilot discretion, pilot go.
not sure if it's going to be a visual approach or not. Well, we will see. We will certainly see. Yeah, this thing does not like maintaining the speed for some reason.
Maintain a good forward speed, please. Your first if you want.
We'll keep the pedals in the middle.
I should have probably told you PD to 4,000. Didn't each going down quite so soon.
Yes.
Southwest 621, descent at path discretion, maintain 1,000.
My discretion at a 11,000, Southwest 621.
And just confirm I've already given you the Rochester altimeter, correct?
Yes, we have 3025, Southwest 621.
Perfect.
We'll run another weather observation here, although it's probably not going to be... Yeah, we'll give it another couple of minutes. We'll wait till the top of the hour. Likely going to be the same observation. So we'll plan for runway 22 for right now. Just not really sure what approach we're... It's probably going to be a visual, which we'll back up with an ILS. 22 is really the only runway that's an option for us because, well, I mean, 28 is, like, we could land on 28 if we wanted to.
Southwest 621, flighting 320, main, descent at path discretion, maintain 4,000. This will be a vector for the visual approach runway 22.
At 300, my discretion down to 4,000, runway 22, Southwest 621. So we'll go 4,000. So we're not gonna, probably not gonna get crossed south of.
Turn 10 degrees to the right. Fuel currently off your 1 o'clock, about 26 miles. Reported site when you get it.
All right, 10 degrees to the right, and we'll look. And we have the field 1212.
South 1212 works.
All right, so we'll get the altimeter setting here. I just don't know why it doesn't want to fly
725, contact
at the speed that it's supposed to.
132.17.
Let's do this.
3217.
We'll go to vertical speed mode.
Thanks for help. Have a good one.
And let's do 1,200 feet a minute. That should get us up to the speed that we need to be at. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, VNAV's just being weird.
Cleveland Center, American 1233, with you, follow 380.
1233, Cleveland Center.
We've still got about 20 minutes left in that landing rate prediction, so make sure you get your predictions in. Don't miss out on the nuggie. Go a little bit faster on the verticals, too. Like 1,400 feet a minute.
Southwest 621, just confirm you're heading 320, heading 320.
We'll turn 320. We were at 300. That's my mistake, Southwest 621.
Southwest 621, make it heading 330 now, 330.
330, Southwest 621.
I wonder, did I misunderestimate the wind up there or what?
Yeah, no, just small brain moment.
I have those too sometimes, don't worry.
See, that's about as much trouble you're going to get in if you make a little mistake. So if you're somebody that's afraid of making mistakes on the network,
10, 15 to
something like that, that's about all you're going to get out of the controllers. They don't yell at you, they don't scream at you. They're just going to question, life for a second. And then they'll realize it's not that big of a deal.
Cleveland Center, Southwest 3218, passing 28,000 for 31,000. Flight level 310, Southwest 3218.
Southwest 3218, Cleveland Center, clear direct Bucko.
Clear direct Bucko, Southwest 3218.
We actually got a pretty decent rate of descent down here. Yeah, so we'll get to 4,000 just about at the airport. Yeah, so we'll keep up this rate of descent for right now.
Gentlemen, as we make our final descent into Rochester, please stow laptop computers and similar.
We'll have to slow down to 250 here in a little bit, but it's the least of our concern.
Electronic devices may continue to be used in airplane mode, but must be secured for the remainder of the flight.
Porter 602 cross Wazzy at maintain 17,000, Buffalo altimeter 302.
Wazzy.
Leaving the area around your feet clear. Please raise your seat back and tray table to the full upright and
Southwest Wazzy at 11,000 and altimeter 3035, Porter 602.
Porter 602 Wazzy 17,000. Unless you're going to Toronto City, it's 17,000.
Wazzy 17,000, Porter 602.
What one is the correct for city? But I'm guessing you're not flying the dash in it, are you?
Negative.
I mean, you. Oh, he's not flying a dash. Well, yeah, getting an E-Jet into Toronto City would be a little much to ask for. That would certainly not be a good time. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, we're actually picking up the VOR, but we don't need that.
Number 516 Golf traffic, that's your 12 o'clock.
What I'm going to do is I'm just going to...
miles, 2,000 below you, a Delta A320, about a 5-mile base.
I'm going to put the ILS frequency in here, 110.7.
I have the traffic in sight.
Whoops.
Number 516 Golf, all the Delta Airbus, clear visual approach runway 22.
Yeah, so it's going to be a visual.
The Airbus, clear runway 22.
But I will just put the ILS frequency in here as a backup redundancy, so that's going to be 224 in the course selector. Beautiful.
Porter 602.
We'll get the music turned off here.
132.8.
Oh, 132.8, Porter 602, bye-bye.
Southwest 3218, radar contact wall.
Ripperoni. Rip and pepperonis.
American 4937. Flight level 0,
American 4937.
All right, we'll start back on our speed off here to 200. Whoa, hello. Sudden live weather injection.
Delta 212, the wind at Rochester is 250.
All right, so let's do performance here.
Runway 22, clear land.
And we'll do aircraft weight. Yeah, we'll do auto brakes too. Import this stuff. Yeah, that's looking fine. Runway is 8,000
You
feet.
can plan to roll all the way to the end for the main terminal.
Yeah, you know what? Let's do auto brakes 3. So we don't go too far on the runway.
I've messed up. I've given you 4, and I'm present for 2-2, aren't I?
I was about to say, I wasn't going to question it.
So I'm stupid. Delta 212, do you want me to like change this around and try and put you on a better heading for 2-2? I'm sorry, I'm real dumb.
Yeah, we could show for a whirl. We can enter the downwind.
Delta 212, I'm so sorry about that.
Alright, wing lights coming on.
Enter a right down for runway 22. Runway 22, you're still clear to land.
Alright, enter a right downwind for runway 22, Delta 1212. I was just like, okay. It must be FSO4 then, 24.
No, I'm just being real stupid here. Number 516 Golf, if you can keep following that Airbus and enter the right down for runway 22 as well, please.
Yep, no problem. I'll enter the right downwind following the Airbus runway 22.
Alright, I'm gonna go to
Thanks so much, guys. Southwest 621, flight 020.
020 Southwest 621.
I can't believe I got my 22s and my 4s mixed up today. That's embarrassing.
2 plus 2 equals 4.
You're not wrong.
I hate that it works. Whoever said that low-key is a genius. Alright, so it looks like, yeah, we're going to be getting the... Yeah, he was going to set us up for 4. That's actually really funny. I don't see them. I don't see the airport either, so I mean...
American 4937, descent, correction, clear to wreck Hannibal. Descend via Hannibal 3 arrival. Delete the speed restrictions. Detroit Metro altimeter is 3026.
I don't understand what exactly happened, but it's still funny. So he set them up for the wrong runway. So if we look at the map here,
4937, you also cleared direct Hannibal.
he was setting Sancho and Kim up for runway 4, thinking he was setting up for runway 22. So he had Sancho coming in for the visual 22, but he actually had him set up for runway 4. So now he's got Sancho and Kim going around and coming in from the other side. So that's what happened. Small mistake. Oh, there they are. I see. Well, that's Kim.
Cleveland.
That's Kim.
American 4513, we descend into flight level 340 at Pittsburgh.
American 4513, clearance center line.
Please descending 1953 on the list 3 departure, concept out.
Unit 1953, clearance center, climb, maintain level 330, clear direct Bucko, delete speed restriction.
Clear direct Brocco,
So there's the airport.
And delete the speed restriction on the departure. Delta 1212, wind at Rochester 25012, runway 22, still clear to land.
So clear land, runway 22, Delta 1212.
Number 516 Golf, the traffic to follow, currently Delta Airbus joining final for runway 22, runway 22, clear to land.
I think I just saw Sancho's light. Yep, that's Sancho, that's Kim.
Runway 22, clear 516 Golf.
Should just be like, yeah, visual 28.
Turn 20 degrees to the left, descend and maintain 3,000.
20 degrees left down to 3,000, Southwest 621.
Cleveland Center, good night. American 4722, flight was 380, about to descend across Papa Sierra Bravo, flight was 340, and about 17 miles.
American 4722, Cleveland.
All right, here we go.
Hello.
get real spicy, do a land and hold short runway 28. I would 100% not be able to do that in a 737, but that would be hilarious.
Radio altimeter.
Plus 621 flying 340, descend to maintain 2,500. Your traffic to follow, currently joining final off your 1 o'clock in about, or correction, 11 o'clock in about 12 miles. Citation, 1,800, final 22, call the site.
Okay, left 340 down to 3,000. We're looking for traffic, Southwest 621.
Southwest 621, roger. Additional to field, that's your 11 to 10 o'clock call at about 11 or 12 miles as well. You can call that inside as well. The citations on short final.
I believe that's him. All right, I have a aircraft in sight. I'm not sure if it's the aircraft, but I do see the field, Southwest 621.
Southwest 621, the field's good enough for me. Clear visual approach runway 22. The base turn and the turn to final, your discretion.
Clear visual 22, base final, my discretion, Southwest 621. I don't know if Sancho's on the ground yet.
Pro 12, hold short, ready for the taxi to begin.
Oh, that answers my question. So that was the traffic. That was Kim.
Runway 10 on Alpha.
Alright, over the gate on Alpha, cross runway.
Alright, so we'll keep this up right here. He said base to final, my discretion.
986 trust Lundy at maintain flight level 290.
Okay, Lundy at maintain flight level 290.
I don't see Kim.
Delta 1015, contact Detroit approach on 126.22.
He may have already landed. All right, let's get our speed back to 200 knots.
Same to you, 126.22 for Detroit approach. American 4313, clear direct tribe.
And we'll go flaps 5.
American 4522, thank you, that's us. Direct tribe.
Affirm, direct tribe.
Roger that, and Sato descend 1 time, right?
American 40.
You know what, I'll bring it down to 180, and I'll go flaps 15. I really want to have this thing slow.
Southwest 621, wind at Rochester 25010, runway 22, clear land.
22 clear to land, Southwest 621. Yeah, this is going to be a hell of a base turn.
516 Golf, you going to the GA on the south of runway 7?
I guess I'm following the company traffic up front.
Number 516 Golf,
Let's do
roger.
this. Let's do a quick turnout like this.
Alpha cross 10, 516 Golf.
And then once we're beam this fix right here, we'll turn inbound. All right. Yeah, this is going to be a tight turn. Don't like this intercept that we're gonna have, but it's all we got. once that localizer starts coming in, we'll disengage the autopilot. Here we go.
Cleveland Center, Canada 851 is with you at 14,003 for flight level 230.
All right, let's go.
American 851 Cleveland Center, hello, climb maintain call 370 and leaving flight level 230, clear direct Rockdale.
370 and leaving flight level 230, direct Rockdale.
So gear coming down. It's what, 136? Yeah, 136 knots. What do you mean? What happened, Sancho? Well, we are getting blown way off course here. That is a strong friggin' wind. Alright, go flaps full.
United 442, you're about to leave my airspace and Chicago Center's offline. Frequency change approved. See ya. American 1233, descend via the Clipper 3 arrival, except main. Oh, you're going to CMI, disregard. I thought you said CMH in your flight plan, that's my bad. American 4513, descend via the Tribe 4 arrival, delete speed restrictions, Cleveland area.
4 looks like 2-2. What do you mean? It's the same runway, just the other direction.
Somebody Tribe 4 arrival, delete all speed restrictions, and the altimeter is American 4513.
3025, I'm sorry if you already copied that.
Roger that, 3025, American 4513. Center, Canada 851. Can you tell us again what was the direct again?
Rockdale VOR, Romeo Kilo Alpha, once you pass flight level 230.
200. Roger, DVR, 135, flight level 230 for Canada 851.
100. 50. 40.
Thank you.
20.
American 4722, descend via the Tribe 4 arrival, delete speed restrictions, Cleveland altimeter 3025,
Bursers. Auto brakes deployed.
3025 line south, descend via the Tribe 4 arrival, delete all speed restrictions, American 4722.
Alright, auto brakes off. And we'll roll it out to Alpha 2.
On behalf of this flight crew in
That felt like a much better landing. A little off center line, but I'll take my dubs where I can get them.
Cable in their full upright and
so 2480, Cleveland Center, hello, clear bones.
In front of you. When the captain turns off the staff and
Alright, so let's get the landing lights turned off. Off.
Opening the overhead bin. Items may have shifted during flight and could fall out. You may now use the cellular
And burners
function
coming
of your
off, strobes coming off,
devices, but
wing
please
lights
remain
coming
seated
off,
and
we'll make a left turn here onto Alpha, and we'll taxi out to the gate. So we are going to be parking at gate number, what gate number is that? That's going to be gate Alpha 2.
Please check the monitors in the terminal for your flight.
So that's going to be on the inside of the terminal here. It's going to be this gate right there. So we're going to taxi up this way down Alpha, probably in on Charlie, and then taxi out to the ramp that way. Pretty straightforward. Speed brakes up, flaps up. We'll get the auto brake off. And flight directors can come off. We'll get the APU turned on. Whoops. Center, Southwest 621's on the ground at Rochester. We're taking Alpha to the ramp.
Southwest 621, sounds good to me. Cross 10 on Alpha.
Cross 10 on Alpha, Southwest 621. Thanks for all your help tonight. Appreciate you being on.
You're welcome.
All right.
And I'm sorry to your colleagues again for setting you up for the wrong runway.
It's all good, man. It happens. It's been a long night for a lot of us.
Yeah, it's the end of my 4+ hour shift. Then that's most of the first vectors to final I've had to do for most of the night. So.
Yeah, get some sleep, brother. All right.
Delta, what's going on? See ya. Have a drink for me.
No, I'm working out already. See ya.
All right, so we'll take it all the way in. We'll get the music back on.
Southwest 96, I'm trying to get you a handoff to Baltimore. For now, you can just...
So we got here in just under an hour, 59 minutes. And that's what SimBrief said it was going to be. It says it's going to be 59 minutes. It took 59 minutes. Was fun following, even though it was the wrong way. That would have been funny to land on runway 4, though, because that was like I had like a 14-knot headwind coming in. Well, it was like a 14-knot, like, crosswind almost. Now, that was definitely a lot of fun, just the three of us doing a little group flight down there. I like it when you guys fly along with me. It makes it more fun. Makes it a lot more fun. So we'll cross the runway right here. I was thinking about asking for runway 28. Be like, oh, do a land and hold short. Land and hold short, runway 22. Realistically, I probably could have did it if I slammed on the brakes, because that's like 6,000 feet, and I've definitely landed this thing shorter than 6,000 feet before. That would have been pretty cool. I need a debrief after that.
Contact Potomac approach 119.7. Tell Rob I said hi.
119.7 Southwest 986.
0.7, just for verify 0.7.
Yep, 0.7.
Good, I thought you said 0.6, my bad.
Alright, so we'll turn in here. There's Kim at the gate. I didn't know a citation takes up a gate spot. That's fun. I love how it doesn't model match to a citation. It model matches to a freaking A330. Oh, you know, we'll park next to Sancho. Let's do that. I didn't realize Sancho was right there. Let's take this gate right here. The inconveniently placed jet bridge. That's fun. So we'll stop just short of it. Oh, there's like a dude with the wands right there. Look at that. How much further? Well, let's see how far he wants us to go. Alright, that's about as far as I can get before this thing starts clipping through the plane. Alright, so let's get the parking brake on. We're going to get the APU generators on. Dome light's going to come on. And we'll come up over here if my keyboard wants to work. APU bleed's coming on. ISO valve is coming to open. And the engines are stable, or they look stable. Yeah, I'll say it's pretty stable. Kill both engines. And then 40% N2s will throw the beacon light off. So anti-collision lights coming off. Shocks are going to come in. Parking brake's going to come off. And so is the seatbelt signs. All right. Oh, I didn't turn my taxi light off. Let me do that. Beautiful. The Three Stooges parked at the gate. The gates that are like, what's going on with them? They've been like cut in half.
Back at 4513, expect the ILS 24
Damn it,
right
wrong one.
approach.
All right, cool. So let's disconnect from the network here. Free up this gate for somebody else, and by somebody else I mean literally nobody else. And let's get our landing rate prediction answered. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, guys. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Did a lot better. Did a lot better. Minus 161. That's pretty solid. As a part-time marshal, that's exactly where I would stand. Not next to a 737, I don't think I would. On a single-engine plane, yeah, that's exactly where I'm standing. On a twin jet, probably, especially a twin jet with the engines mounted under the wings, probably not going to stand offset. So let's get the prediction answered. So that's going to be between 151 and 225. It looks like we're going to have 2 winners this evening. Made it by the skin of your teeth on that one you did. So let's get this done. Let's see who our winners are. That's going to be Aleskis and Kamas once again. So congratulations to the both of you on your winnings. Enjoy the nuggies that come with it and all of the abuse of power you now have. Rip me. All right, so let's get some things shut down here. And that is where we are going to conclude this evening's stream. And you know what? For starting a half hour late, we still got done pretty much on time. Yeah, just under 4 hours, which is usually what the Friday night streams go for. So I will call that an absolute win. Fucking aces. So for those of you that are new here, what we normally do is VATSIM 101. And how it usually works is I take you through a flight in VATSIM, break things down nice and slowly as we go through it, and answer any questions that you have along the way. So we go through things like how to talk to air traffic control, how to file and fly your flight plans, how to read the different charts and publications. Really just going through the basics of IFR flying on VATSIM, giving you the resources and knowledge that you need to be successful. Friday nights, we take a little bit of a step back from VATSIM 101, as you were probably able to figure out. And what we do is we get into some of the bigger events called Friday Night Ops, or FNOs, which are big chaotic events that VATSIM puts on for the community, and then we just fly in the event. So right here, we have our schedule for this week. It's a little bit different than our normal schedule, mainly being that we're going to be streaming tomorrow, which is an off day for us. So it's not a day that we usually stream, but we're going to be participating in Cross the Land. So we're going to be flying from Cairo out to Gothenburg in the beautiful Phoenix A321 under the Scandinavian flag. But the Tuesday through Friday schedule you're seeing is our normal stream schedule. So Tuesdays and Thursdays are the VATSIM 101 breakdown streams where we go through things nice and slowly, as I had explained before. Wednesdays, we put up for a vote in the Discord what game you guys want to see me play. And then, we just play that game, obviously. I don't know where I was going with that. So yeah, we take a vote on what you want to see me play on Wednesdays. I usually throw that up in the Discord either on Saturdays or Sundays. And then I just put a couple of games in there, and then the winner is the one that we play. So speaking of Discord, what I will do is I will throw the Discord link in the chat for you guys, along with the socials link. So the Discord is an 18+ server, so just keep in mind you'll need to be 18+ in order to join it. But that's the link right there. And the socials link is where you can find me on some other platforms like YouTube and TikTok, where I do have some VATSIM 101 style content for you to take advantage of. So make sure you check out those there, especially if you are somebody that is new. There's a lot of great resources on there to help you out. So we're going to find a raid target here. We're going to keep this outro relatively brief because I want to make sure I get enough sleep here. Who are we going to raid? Oh, you guys want to go say hi to Airplane Facts with Max? You guys know who he is? Yeah, we raided him a couple of weeks ago. So he's an IRL aircraft mechanic. His TikTok is actually really entertaining. He ties basically Airplane Facts somehow with like Lord of the Rings. I've never watched Lord of the Rings. I never read the books, but just him going through like, this is like this part of a jet engine, and then it'll be like kind of like when Gandalf did this, or like when Frodo did that. I was like, he's tying airplanes to Lord of the Rings, and it's the greatest thing ever. He doesn't do like any flight sim content or anything like that. He's doing some World of Warcraft. So yeah, we'll go say hi to Airplane Facts with Max. So another aviation nerd. So that's getting set up. And when we get into Max's chat, make sure you spam the Nuggie per usual. So if you are not subscribed to the channel, you can use your Nuggies to unlock the Nuggie. We're going to spam it in Max's chat once we get in there. Spread the love and the positive vibes in his direction. And of course, make sure you tell him that Cross Hyperu has sent you. We're going to see you all bright and early tomorrow morning, which is going to be like 9 hours from now. 13:30 Zulu, 08:30 Eastern time for cross the land from Cairo to Gothenburg. Are we really crossing the land? Isn't like most of that over the water? I think there's more water than land. Are we really crossing the land? Like who? Like, yeah, I don't know. I think it's a lot more water than land. It's like the Mediterranean Sea we're crossing, isn't it? Yeah, I'm calling BS. It's more water than land. Anyway, it's going to be a lot of fun, so we will see you all then. So, want to thank all of you for coming out and hanging out for as long as you have. Really appreciate you guys coming out, supporting what it is that we do here. Can't wait to do it. Can't wait to do it all again tomorrow morning as we take to the skies in another VATSIM Cross the Land event. In the meantime, everybody, we're going to go say hi to Airplane Facts with Max. And until next time, which is like 6 hours from now, this is Cross Hyperu signing out.